internet's working good. All right. Looks like it's going good. Looks like it's going good. What up? What's poppin', people?
Oh, we on?
We are on. We are
Word.
on this motherfucker. Word. What's good, people? See boy, Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham.
Oh, where's the book?
Oh, right, the book,
Yes,
bro.
nigga.
Which book is that? Are you talking about How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day? The greatest book ever? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Miles, speak to them for a second.
Yo, what's going on? Call in if you dare, bitch.
You gotta give it a new number.
Oh, and the new number is 281-673-6215. I gotta type it into something, right? Call in number. All right.
281-673
673
6215.
6215.
Yeah, so do this where you could copy and paste this. So Apple, what is it? Apple?
Command C.
Command C. There we go.
Holla at your boy.
So yeah, so what's poppin', people? What's going on? What's the deal? So today we're gonna be talking about respecting the goddamn game. You feel what I'm saying? So before we get to all that, bam, make sure you guys get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, hard copy, and audio book. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that. Click the link below. You feel me? Also, make sure you guys get the Men Are Not Equal to Women shirts. Make sure you guys get that.
Get
click
that.
that link below.
Because a lot of people need to be reminded of that.
Exactly.
That fact.
Gotta be reminded right here.
It's a natural fact. So
boom.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, man. That's what we're talking about today, man.
Real talk. So we're gonna talk about that and just overall respect in the game, and which is why, you know, a lot of bullshit happens because dudes ain't got respect in the game.
Real quick, if you want to make money in photography, you gotta do shit for free.
That is true. That is true.
That's how you start. Do shit for free. Mm-hmm. I know it doesn't sound right, but you gotta do shit for free.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's how you make money in photography.
Real talk.
But yeah, man.
So we out here in Houston right now, and we just did a dope ass interview with Steve the Dean for the Game Kings documentary. Okay,
Word.
so the Game Kings documentary is gonna be so on point. It's gonna be insane and ridiculous.
You guys are in for a treat.
Exactly. So we just filmed Steve earlier today. Shout out to all the people in the chat room.
Word.
Who we got? Theodore Cousins, Nigel, Don G,
Enoch Jackson.
Mr. J Chow, VP Films, Lucifer, the Alpha, Enoch.
Big Matic.
What's poppin'? So when is it coming out? It's coming out. Oh damn! People calling already. Shit.
We're looking at the fourth quarter. That's what we're looking at.
Right.
Are we accepting calls yet?
Hold on. We're not gonna accept any calls
gotta
yet.
get into this game.
We're gonna accept calls in a second, but make sure you guys keep that number for now, because you know
we'll put the number back up when we're accepting calls. But we just want to let you know that that's the number.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know, Lucifer said, "Can you donate to the documentary?" I mean, if you want to send us a donation, you can always send us a donation, but not for the documentary.
I mean, you can send a donation at any time just to keep what we're doing going.
Right.
But when the documentary come out, you will have ample opportunity to donate.
Exactly.
Because you're going to buy that shit.
Exactly.
Because, listen, again, keep in mind, and I'm not talking about nobody, you understand? But I just want y'all to understand that we're not doing no Indiegogos. We're not doing no GoFundMes.
Right.
We're not doing no shit. You understand? You guys who are on the Bad Boy membership, who watch the videos, who support us, who fuck with us, who pay for shit, who send donations from time to time.
Right.
Understand that we do this for real and we do it for y'all.
Right.
You understand?
Exactly.
This documentary is being funded by the money that we already make. That y'all,
providing
bless us
the
with
services, right?
You understand? So we're not out of respect for y'all, and you talking about respecting the game. This is an example of that. Out of respect for y'all, we know who our bosses are. You guys are our boss,
right?
That's why we don't have no 9-to-5 boss. Why? Because y'all niggas are our boss, and we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. So we're not just using the money just for some personal bullshit,
right?
And then starting to GoFundMe to go do a documentary. We're using the money that you guys bless us with now to do the documentary.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So keep that in mind and understand what we do, why we do, and how we do what we do. You see what I'm saying? That's respecting the game. Because we respect the support and the love that y'all have for us, we do things like this to make the game better, to make the game richer, to bring the dudes in the industry together for a beautiful documentary that's gonna only serve to benefit and educate each man that fucking supports the movement. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Understand how beautiful that is. You see what I mean? So when we telling y'all niggas, when y'all call up and we say, are you on the Bad Boy membership? It's not because niggas is trying to buy a new Lexus or some dumb shit. Like, niggas is trying to get funds and have resources flowing so we could always be doing this type of shit for y'all. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts. Real talk. And so that's what's up with the documentary. We're going to keep y'all posted as it goes along, as we start doing more shit. You understand? But, yeah, it's not going to be coming out till, like, you know, late this year or early next year.
Yeah, late this year or early next year. Depending, because we have to do it right. You understand? And we're not going to give you a date and rush it.
Right.
You understand? But we're not expecting to be in the middle of next year still doing it. If it's not done by the end of the year, trust me, it's gonna be close to done.
Right.
That's why we're scheduling all our interviews so closely together. Because on what, Saturday? On Saturday we going to see Rosebud.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So we're knocking out a majority of the footage, and then right after we're done, we're gonna start with the editing and make that shit tight for y'all.
Right. And then next Tuesday we're going to see Eddie Fuse. So,
yes.
You know, shit gonna be the game's gonna be fire.
Yo, the game's gonna be so fucking.
It's crazy.
Steve said some shit today, and I was even like, God damn,
exactly.
nigga, like
the game is fucking heavy.
Yo.
He dropped some bombs today. So, you know, Enoch, he said $200 a month. That's not, the membership is $97 a month.
Right, it's not even $100 a month.
Exactly.
You understand?
So you know, so we gonna get that shit popping, man. But yeah, man, we gonna get it going. But the reason why we talked about today, why we titled it "Respecting the Game," right?
Right.
Is that and you know, because we gotta touch on this whole Nipsey Hussle thing, man, because you know it's unfortunate what happened, and the reason why shit like this happens a lot is because there really isn't a lot of respect in this game.
Right.
You understand? And so, you know, he got a jealous ass dusty fuck nigga that, you know, got in his way of what he's doing. You feel what I'm saying? And so because that dude, the guy who murdered him, because he has no respect for the game, that's why he did what he did.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? He's hating on a brother actually doing shit.
Right.
You understand? There's no reason why you know, a dude like Nipsey Hussle had to be in a situation where, you know, the people around him who's supposed to be his people, the people he's helping out, you understand? Do some crazy shit like this. You see what I mean? And it's because a lot of cats don't have respect for the game. There's a lot of haters out there. There's a lot of motherfuckers that don't like to see you grow. They don't want nobody else to grow. You understand what I'm saying? They want everybody to, you know, they just want to tear shit down. You see what I mean? And so, you know, and it's crazy because didn't you say there was a podcast or something where the guy was saying that something like Nipsey Hussle shouldn't have been in the hood, he should have been away or whatever, but then also at the same time, we're thinking, yeah, I understand all that, but at the same time, if you actually trying to bring change to the youth in the hood,
right,
they need that role model there. They need that example.
Just to be clear and to give it some light, because it's not that I totally disagree or anything like that with these brothers, but it was O'Shea Duke Jackson. He had this dude, ABL, Anthony, I forgot his name. I do apologize. I'm not trying to shit on nobody or nothing. But it was a podcast that O'Shea just did, and he had a guest on the show, respected that brother too. And they were talking about the fact that, you know, it's hard for black people to be successful and stay in the hood, right? And the thing is, I agree with that to a certain extent. I do. You understand? I see the point. Right. You understand? But the other point with it's like Locario just said, it's like this. It's like because even me, as a black kid growing up, when you see stores, you see supermarkets, you see a hospital, you see this. As a black kid growing up, I literally just assumed that white people own it. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You literally just assume, and then you grow up and you think of ownership, and as a black kid, all you think about is owning the chain on your neck, the clothes on your back and maybe the car you drive.
Right.
You never think of actually owning the building you live in. Or saying, yo, I'm going to buy that building and I'm going to put my people in it. You never think like that. So on the other side of what O'Shea and them was talking about is the fact that black kids need role models, yo. And minority kids in general. Because, yo, no offense to white folks, but y'all know y'all own this shit already.
Right.
Because it's little white kids just walking around talking about, yeah, my dad owns the company, and my dad employs this amount of people, and my dad, we own this, and we own a boat, and we own... As black kids growing up, we don't even know how to fucking swim.
Right.
And your ass is on the yacht chilling. You understand? And you good because you know your pops own it.
Like earlier today, we was driving around
in a rich neighborhood in Houston.
In a rich ass neighborhood, and it's just like, you're like, yo, like, who lives here?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
All you saw was white kids walking around the neighborhood, all white kids.
All white kids.
And again, we're not trying to be racist, but what we're trying to say is that Nipsey being in the hood and trying to help his hood and still being there it's dangerous, yes, and it's fucked up. But it's like, where are we gonna get the role models from? If Nipsey was just signing a check from in the hills of Beverly Hills and sending shit in, we don't really see, we don't make the connection that this is the face of the man that's building something in my neighborhood. And when I grow up, I can be just like him and build something in my neighborhood because I look just like him. And people that look like me are doing powerful things in my neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? Now, with this fuck nigga who came and shot the nigga, shot homie, dude, like, that's not like, see, let me tell you something. I could sit here and I could call niggas names. I could yell at niggas. I could tell you a pussy if that's what you believe. Because truth be told, I ain't call nobody a pussy. But let's just say, like, right? We could get on here and call niggas fat and shit on niggas and steal niggas shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We could do all that.
Right.
But I don't wish death on nobody, bro. No, you know why? Because once you're dead, that's it.
Right.
There's no, because I could fuck with your shit and mess up your YouTube views for the next year. But that means that you still have, as long as you're alive, you still have a chance to rectify the situation. Once you're dead, it's over. Right. And that man, and that role model that I'm talking about, that man took that away from so many people, bro. That's the respect in the game. Because it's like, yo, me and you got some personal issues, but I see what you're doing for so many other people.
Right.
I see the purpose of what's going on. So the shit that's between me and you is not that important. And if it's that bad, then let me make room for other niggas then. Let me exit the situation. You understand? Don't go kill the next man.
Right.
And he doing more than you in the community.
But see again, that's what I'm saying. This is what happens when you don't respect the game. When you don't respect the game, you do stupid shit like this. Because you don't care about the game.
Right.
You don't care about how things work. You don't care about progress. You understand? And the thing is, a lot of dudes, unfortunately, and this is why we talk about manhood. You understand? Because if you're a man, right, you're gonna think a lot of things through. You're not just gonna act on emotion. It seemed like this motherfucker was acting on emotion. Because you gotta be an emotional motherfucker to just roll up and do the shit you just did.
Yo,
you see what I'm saying?
Real quick, this nigga stay fucking trolling. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it.
Oh yeah, don't even.
I'm not even gonna do it. Right. I'm not even.
We ain't got the mods in here yet, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys gotta understand when we talk about respecting the game, and so what we mean is that if you don't respect the game, or you have people around you who don't respect the game, you understand? This is what's gonna throw a wrench in the shit you're trying to do. Right. This is what's gonna make things not flow in a direction that's gonna be positive. This is what's gonna look, because we talk about women and game and attracting chicks and manhood and all this on this channel. So even within this sector of what we're talking about, motherfuckers don't respect the game. This is part of the reason why we're doing the documentary, is because we need for people to really respect this game.
Respect the game.
Respect what the fuck is going on.
You understand? Because let me tell you, look at the world we're in now. Don't nobody believe shit unless there's a fucking documentary about it.
It's
right.
True.
right?
Like for example, shout out to my dude Tariq Nasheed, right? Nobody was taking a lot of black history and things that black people are going through and doing until Tariq Nasheed really brought it to that light.
Right.
You understand? And made it to that point.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And so even when we're talking about respecting the game, us as what we're doing, right? The reason why even when we do this documentary, we getting cats like Ron Wills, getting cats like Steve the Dean, Boss Mac, Rosebud, you understand? Where these are OGs in the game, you feel what I'm saying? That we're getting and we're chopping it up with because we got respect for them.
Right.
Because they came before us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you got a lot of goofy ass dudes out here who are, trying to do the same thing that don't respect the game.
Right.
You got a lot of MGTOW motherfuckers out here who don't respect the game. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something. No respect for the game is a direct result of zero respect for yourself.
Facts.
Zero respect for your fucking self.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how a nigga. Because let me tell you something. If you can legitimize taking someone else's life, and that person is actually doing something for your community, the place that you live in, you literally don't have respect for yourself.
Right.
You literally don't have respect for yourself.
Goddamn.
This nigga ain't got no respect for himself. He's spilling water and shit.
Keep going.
Yeah, but like because you're not thinking, right? It's like this. It's like respect covers a lot of ground. So it's like certain small things are that you think are important at the time. They all right. Look, I heard. This is what I heard allegedly, right? That Nipsey Hussle found out some things about this dude that at some point in time, allegedly, that he was an informant for the police. And Nipsey told him, or some type of foul fuck nigga shit he was doing. And Nipsey was like, yo, I don't want you around my store. I don't want you around my set. I don't really fuck with you like that because whatever. This nigga took that shit personal, and that's why he chose to kill Nipsey Hussle. Allegedly. This is what I heard. You see what I'm saying? Now, looking at that story, if that shit is true, the nigga took some personal beef between him and this man to shut down all of the other beneficial properties of what Nipsey Hussle had to offer. Nipsey Hussle got his own family, his own woman, his own people that he roll with and employ. Not to mention, he's bringing the improvement in the economy to his neighborhood, to the same neighborhood that this nigga live in, the nigga that killed him. You understand what I'm saying? All of those things are way more important than a temporary beef between you and I. You understand? When you're not thinking, and when you're just fucking selfish and petty and emotional, like a fucking whore, like a bitch. That's the type of shit that bitch niggas do. It's like that fucking movie Menace to Society. When the dude in the store, the Asian dude is like, I feel sorry for your mother. He said, what you sitting on? And then he shot the nigga. And it's like, really, dude? Really? You ain't have to shoot that nigga, bro. And you knew you was keeping up shit in the man's store. You knew that shit. But that's what emotional niggas do. You understand? And that's why we're here. That's why we talk about this shit. Because men gotta talk about shit. You understand? Because a lot of cats is on some emotional shit being raised by these single parent mothers. And no disrespect to the single parent mothers. I know that y'all doing y'all best, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Men need to come into this shit. That's why we needed somebody like Nipsey Hussle. So the single parent dude, the dude raised by his single parent mother could look at Nipsey and be like, yo, I want to be like that nigga when I grow up. You see what I'm saying? I want to be able to fucking benefit my hood. I want to employ niggas. I want to, own shit. You see what I'm saying? Yo, this dude was on, he came in, he was featured in Forbes like, 2 months ago? Yeah, he was featured in Forbes 2 months ago, talking about his rise in business and ownership and all of this shit. You see what I'm saying? He just was doing music with DJ Khaled, and he was getting ready to fucking have a meeting with the LAPD to help figure out how to improve and slow down gang crimes and shootings and shit in the neighborhood. All this shit this nigga was doing, and you gonna just take the little beef between you and I. You gonna use that shit as a reason to come kill me, nigga?
Right.
And mind you, if I was really beefing with your ass, how many niggas I could have told to off you?
Right.
How many niggas?
Exactly.
How many niggas I could have told to off you and it wouldn't have mattered? Why? Because I'm Nipsey Hussle. And they fucking with me. They're not fucking with you. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Come on, son. Y'all niggas gotta respect the fucking game, B. Respect the game and respect yourself. Respect yourself. Because you gotta understand that, again, like we just told you, we're doing a documentary out of respect for the same content that y'all love.
Exactly.
You understand? Because, me and this nigga, we have conversations about the game all the time.
All the time.
We could keep it to ourselves. But because we got love, and we know that we don't just exist by ourselves. We know that the support and the money and the this and the that is not just generated by ourselves. It's coming from y'all. So because we have respect for ourselves, we respect y'all and we show the love back.
Right.
That's how it works. That's how it works. But niggas forget that shit. And they let some personal beef fucking fuck shit up. And it's look, and I know y'all know. Yeah, I know y'all know. Locario and I could have engaged in beef. We could have engaged in dumb shit. But we know that personal bullshit doesn't help the game.
Right, exactly.
That's why we rolled the way we rolled. You gotta understand that.
Exactly. And that's what dudes gotta understand is that we do our thing and people come to us all the time with fuck shit. With
all the time. Y'all niggas stay trolling.
All the time.
But that shit don't help the game.
All the time. But like I said, y'all always saw me, I said focus on the game. Meaning focus on what we're teaching that's gonna help you. That's the only thing that's important. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's important. But with a lot of trolling online, with a lot of motherfuckers who are online who, claim that they're actually coaches or that they actually want to help people, but they're really trolling for views on YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? That's what niggas, because look, there's people that emailed me and told me, hey, this person's talking about you. This person is stealing your shit. This person, that. And I'm like, okay, well, this motherfucker don't respect the game. So I'm not really even indulging in that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm only working with and dealing with and giving my attention to, people who actually respect this shit. The other people, since I see they don't respect it, I'm not fucking with them. You see what I'm saying? And so what we trying to tell you guys is that if you're actually respecting the game, what you're actually really fucking with is the real shit. You're not fucking with like the bullshit and all, all of the, he said this and he said that. I'm like, look, we're men. We ain't here to fucking gossip and do all this.
Exactly. We not bitches, bro. We not bitches. We not here to gossip and fucking insult niggas back and forth.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Hey, we not going back and forth with y'all niggas. You understand? We respect the game, and these other niggas respect fuck shit.
Right.
They respect fucking niggas watch too much fucking Basketball Wives. Like, y'all love it when these bitches fight each other.
Right.
That's when the ratings go up. When these bitches have problems with each other. And y'all want to bring that into this industry? That's what y'all want?
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Right.
If y'all niggas respect that shit, then go watch that shit.
Right.
Go watch the Basketball Wives, bro. This is not what this is man shit over here. This is man shit. And again, we still don't wish nothing bad on other niggas. Because listen, the same niggas that is lost right now, they have a chance to fucking figure it out later on.
Right.
You understand? So it's not like it's gonna be this way forever. You see what I'm saying? And we understand that because we know about the long game. We know about different types of game. We know about strategy. We know what we're talking about.
Right.
We know about truth. You understand? That nigga that did that bullshit on Nipsey, bro. Man.
Right.
I feel for him on some real shit. I feel for him, but yo, he got a lot of ass rapes coming, man. Like, son, how could you though? How could you?
That's crazy.
You have some people that are just so weak, so weak, and they can't see past their own fucking little bullshit, little emotional nonsense.
All right. Well, we're gonna take calls soon. We're gonna take calls in like in a few minutes, and we got a new call-in number. So I'm gonna put the call-in number again on there. This is the new call-in. The number might change periodically in the next few shows because we got to get Skype and acting real, funny style.
Real janky. They ain't got no respect for the game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Skype don't got respect for the game.
Facts.
Because they,
you know what I'm saying?
They fucking up their shit. I don't know what's going on.
Yo, man, but it's real out here, man. Again, man, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. I personally I didn't fuck with the nigga music that much, but I always watched like what he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta listen to that last album though. That last album.
But now, I've been hearing some of his shit, and I'm like, y'all gotta go check this nigga shit out. Son got bars, and I didn't know, so I'm gonna go fuck with this shit. But see, again, that's still another part of the game because the man did like that's like a great example of a man. The man did shit that will last forever. Mm-hmm. You understand? He created music. He created business, economy, jobs. He got a family. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? That's a man. Mm-hmm. That's a fucking man.
Right.
You understand? You have a son, so your fucking name can carry on and shit like that.
Right.
B.
And the nigga that fucking shot him. That's a bitch ass nigga.
You
feel what I'm saying? That's you gotta understand.
That's a nigga with no respect.
Notice the difference between a actual real man and a bitch ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? A real man actually does shit, takes care of his responsibilities, moves in a positive direction, and he builds shit. A bitch ass nigga is gonna always try to rip down and tear down what a real nigga's trying to do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Just understand that.
Watch that.
Just understand what I'm saying here. You feel what I'm saying? And so even when we talk about respecting the game, when we take it to the dating game, when we take it to us talking about the game when it comes to women and you and all this other stuff, right? Unfortunately, there's a lot of motherfuckers online who don't respect the game. Because, like, for example, my dude, Dr. Cuddles, called in the other day talking about he fucked with some tranny, right? Now, I'm not getting on him for fucking with the tranny. What I'm getting on him is that he didn't respect the game enough to come to us and actually humble himself and listen to what we're saying. You understand? Because he kept saying, we were saying some shit, then he'd be like, oh, I feel you, but
I don't agree.
But I don't agree,
Nigga,
listen.
You the one that almost fucked the tranny, not us.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying where dudes don't respect the game, meaning look, I'm not saying everything we're saying you're supposed to just take off the bat, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to think and critique what we're saying. You understand? What I'm saying though is that if you're in a situation where you're trying to get help and you're trying to get to that next level, and people who are where you're trying to be at and who have accomplished the things you're accomplishing are trying to lace you with some game, you need to humble yourself. That's you respecting the game. If I'm trying to be a millionaire and do a whole bunch of other shit with money, I'm not gonna go to a seminar or watch a dude's live stream who's a millionaire teaching about millions and then be talking about, oh, okay, but I don't agree with that, but I'm not respecting the game. You see what I'm saying? How am I respecting the game where this dude is trying to lace me with game about finances? He already has the finances, but I'm sitting there fucking acting like I know more than him. This is what happens a lot on the internet. I see a lot of dudes acting like they know more than the motherfuckers they try to get game from.
Right.
How?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. Dudes don't respect the game. They think they know everything already. They think, oh, well, and it's crazy because it'll be the same dudes who are virgins, same dudes who don't really know what it is to deal with a chick, talking about, oh, but women like this and women want that. I'm like, nigga, you don't know. You don't know. You have no idea. And now if you would humble yourself and respect the game, you'd probably learn something to get you to that next level. Right. This is what we're talking about.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, again, this is why, again, we're doing the documentary, because it's like we need people to understand how... Damn, niggas is calling in crazy. I'm going to get the calls in 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to get the call in a minute.
Right. So we want
keep that same energy.
Exactly. Keep that same energy. We're going to take calls soon. But we want dudes to understand how important this game is and to take it seriously.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so this is why we do what we do. You feel me? But listen, I'm gonna give you guys a calling number again. You guys can start calling up. Calling number is 281-673-6215. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys can call up and get this shit cracking.
Yo, these niggas got the best one. Look at this nigga.
What you say? Y'all niggas is the worst in the chat room, man. I swear to God. All right, hold on. Let's see what's popping here.
Call from
Miguel from Texas.
All right, hold on. Yo, what's popping?
Yo, what's good?
What's going on? Can you guys hear him? Miguel, say something.
What's good? What's good?
All right, what's popping? What's going on, bro?
Nothing. I just wanted to kind of chime in into what you were saying about respecting the game. Is that in terms of where I'm at in the game and like with chicks, you know, it's like when you get all of those things that society tells you you're supposed to have, the car, the apartment, the nice job, all that shit, right? That's, yes, it will get you a girl, most likely, right?
Right.
But it won't get you what you want. You know what I'm saying? The type of chicks that we all want. And so I took it upon myself to get the bad boy membership. I got it. I like it. My favorite one, my favorite, you know what I'm saying, bad boy, let's call it an episode, right? Is the bad boy mindset. Also like how to have sex without going on dates.
Right.
Those two right there in particular were my favorite. And
thank you for getting on the membership, by the way.
Nah, don't thank me. Like, y'all put out something quality. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is, man. You know,
right. That's
y'all
what's up.
Good shit. But and the thing about it is that I kind of just got to a point where like I got tired of like the live shows. They're great, and the free content that you guys drop is great too, but like I needed a little bit more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And so that's basically all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I find it to be of high value. I be sitting at work at the desk listening to Locario. You know what I'm saying? And that's just all I wanted to say, man.
That's what's up, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Yo, man, we definitely appreciate it, man. What happened?
Sure.
Got something else?
One more thing. When are you guys going to be in Houston if you're already not here?
We're here in Houston right now.
Yeah, we're in Houston right now.
Till tomorrow or till when?
We're gonna be here till tomorrow's our last day. We're leaving on Friday morning.
How do I get in contact with you guys?
Oh, you in Houston?
I'm in Houston, yes.
Okay, so we probably going out tonight, man.
Yeah, we're going out tonight.
We're gonna go to what's the place called?
Oh, Bell Station.
Bell Station.
Bell Station. Is it a bar?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's like a.
Yeah, they told us it was like a bar lounge thing.
Yeah. So
lounge.
Yeah, so Google that. You feel what I'm saying?
Bell Station. What time more or less?
We probably be there around like 9:30, 10, something like that.
All right, I'm pulling up, bro.
Yeah, man, come through, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
No, appreciate you, man. Keep it up.
All
right, peace. We got holla.
Peace.
All right, later. All right. So, yeah, guys, the call-in number, 281-673-6215. You feel me? Let me put that in the joint again. But, yeah, man, that's what's up, man. You guys got to understand respecting the game, man. Respecting the goddamn game. Respect yourself. You feel me? All right, let's get this other call real quick. All right.
call from.
Well, okay.
All right, so what's popping? You.
Hello?
What's going on? Who this?
Yo, what's up, Locario? It's Walter from Brooklyn.
What up, bro? What's popping? Are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No, but I'm trying to get it. I got your book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. So.
All right, cool. Get that right. I saw he said 2 men a day, but get
Definitely.
So it's good, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to chime in about the Nipsey Hussle situation.
Right.
It's a bad situation for us. I mean, it's a tragic loss. I mean, think about it.
which other race kill their own like us? And for a guy like that who's basically teaching us how to build businesses and, excel in life, his life was cut too short.
Right.
Oh yeah, he was young. He was only 33.
33.
Say that again?
No, I say he was young. He was only 33.
He,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, it's like, it would be one thing if it was like some Hispanic dude or some white dude killing him, but your own. I think it's like, it has a lot to do with like envy and bad mind because, black people are like crabs in a bucket, so that's basically it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
It's a lot. You know what it is? Like there's a lot of mental health, issues going on. In America in general, man. So and mental issues cause a lot of weakness, and a lot of people are out of balance. Because the family's out of balance right now because men are not in the home and all this type of shit. It's rough out there. It's rough,
Right.
but you can't you whatever it is, you can't go around killing people, bro. Like you just can't. You know what I'm saying? You can talk shit, you can square up, you know what I'm saying? But killing people, no good.
Just to add in, like with the Jewish people, they don't go around killing themselves. They might have a friend who build a business. They say, all right, hook up, tell me what you do. They teach them, and they teach their friends, and that's how you build a strong community. But if we keep killing our pioneers, like, what's going to happen to us?
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. It sucks because again, you got haters in this game and they don't respect that game. It's like when you see a motherfucker really getting it in, it's like your mind. This is where you can tell where your mindset is. Is that if you see a motherfucker getting it in, the first thing that should come to your mind is, yo, that's dope. How do I do that?
How do I do that?
How do I do that?
Or even do better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or do better.
Right.
Shit.
You know what I mean? But if you get mad at the nigga or you hating on the dude, you talking shit about him, you understand? Then that means there's something wrong with you. You understand? Like you got issues. And so what happens is you become like a fucking virus. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
man.
a lot of it is cultural too, because like I don't want to be like cliche or whatever, but I think like the blacks that come from like the Caribbean, Africa, overseas, they're more goal oriented and business wise. Whereas like the Americans, they not to cut it, but a lot of Americans are progressive, but for the most part, they're like crabs in a bucket. If they see their brother doing something good, they don't think about trying to learn from him and build a strong bond. They think about how am I going to kill that person and get what he wants, and it just doesn't work that way.
Right. Nah, that's real talk, man. It sucks that it got to even be that way. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, man. But but listen, bro, I appreciate the call, my dude. You feel me? I got to get a few more of these, man. Definitely, man. Appreciate you, man. All right?
Thanks.
Peace. All right. So I think the only thing with the Google joint, it don't let you know when other people calling. That's the thing. So so that's the only drawback. But either way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it still works.
But it still works. That's what's good. Yeah, man. You said is the documentary gonna be on YouTube? Nah, bro. The documentary is gonna be online, but you gotta pay for it.
It's gonna be either pay-per-view,
right,
or you can pay for the file and download it.
Right.
Mr. J Town, Brooklyn.
Alright.
Yo, what's poppin', bro?
Yo, what's goody, man? What's goody, yo?
Chillin', bro. What's the deal?
Yeah, this is Mr. J Town from Brooklyn.
Alright. Are you on the Bad Boy membership though?
Nah.
Oh, you gotta get it, bro. You gotta get it.
Come on, son.
Every time you're not on the Bad Boy membership, a child dies in Africa. I'm telling you, bro. So every day you're killing these kids. Nah, but what's going on?
I just wanna talk about what the other guy was talking about. I could tell he's from the Caribbean. You know, I'm Haitian. You know what I mean? And like what he just said was, absolute facts. You know what I mean? Like, I work in an establishment, and like, when they notice that you're from the Caribbean and then, you coming in with this positive talk and all of this, like you want to do this, you want to do that, then you got these, like, I'm not going to lie, like, keep it funky, like these black Americans who are like non-educated, or maybe they are educated, but like they in the street, blah blah, and like all they do is just hate. They talk about you, talk behind your back. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, like on the, you know, on your subject is, you know, we talk about Nipsey, so I'm not really talking about any dating shit. Like, we just talk about these simp ass dudes, these lames that's constantly hating. You know what I mean? But they don't see that they hating. They don't see that. I don't, and like, it's something I just don't get.
Well, the thing is, you gotta understand that the hate comes from low self-esteem. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This is why, and this again,
self-hate.
Exactly, and this is why I tell motherfuckers about, you know, confidence. I tell people to believe in themselves. I tell this, like, if you notice, there's a theme.
The truth is inside
you. Exactly. There's a common theme to what we teach. You see what I'm saying? This is why I don't talk about lying to motherfuckers, lying to women, and manipulating chicks and all that, because that's going into low self-esteem territory. You see what I'm saying? And so the more that you look at yourself as someone you don't like, and you start hating yourself, that makes you hate other people. You see what I mean? Because, see, if we're going to get deep with it, we're all connected. This is why they say, like, you know, the chick you're dealing with is a reflection of you. You feel what I'm saying? And we're all reflections of each other. So the reason why you would hate on somebody is because you hate yourself. So you you hate that person because you hate you, because they're the reflection of you. It's just like if you look in a mirror and see your reflection and don't like what you see, you understand? Imagine that person in the mirror is someone else, but that someone else is still you. You see what I mean? It's still the reflection. So this is where so the thing is, if you love yourself, you're gonna love other people. You understand? You're gonna have an automatic love for other people just in general. You understand? Even it's to the point where even if you don't like the person, you still have love for them. Meaning that even if you don't like them necessarily, you're still gonna have love for them to the point where you wouldn't do some crazy shit like fucking run up on a dude and kill him. You feel what I'm saying? That's the thing. You see what I mean?
And what you just said, bro, it almost, you know, resembles what Jordan Peele, that movie Us, was talking about. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you're looking at, you know what I mean, a difference. Like, if you hate yourself, you know, that, you know, you that different person that's trying to, like, you know, try, you know, basically just like take the good out of you, and then switch it up and turn it into evil, and then, like, you know, just like, you know, just do some crazy shit.
Right.
You know, but honestly, man, like, you know, I feel sorry for his family. I feel sorry for Nipsey. You know what I mean? But, like, honestly, since this death, since Nipsey passing, I don't know why, but, like, I got this energy that's flowing in me. Like, I want to, like, you know, pursue what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Going.
Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk. And see, and it was funny because I was reading somebody's post on Instagram. I think it was Boss Mac's post. He put up a post somewhere where it was saying something like how, you know, how, like, if you believe, you know, in God or whatever, or it could be energy or just the universe or whatever it is, we're basically saying, like, you know, his death can teach people something. Facts. You see what I'm saying? Just like how you say you had that energy, like, that realization or that revelation comes to you through situations like this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
Because, you
people
know,
getting more knowledge with Dr. CB, you know, eating healthier and shit like that. People getting more knowledge, you know, with what's going on, you know, in our government. You know what I mean? Now they getting woke. They getting deaf. You know what I mean?
Right.
They getting woke. Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? And this energy is a crazy energy I'm feeling right now, bro. And I'm just gonna pursue this dream, pursue this thing that Nipsey put over us. You know what I mean? And just run with it.
Yeah, man. Just keep it positive and keep doing your thing, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, man. Y'all appreciate y'all, man. Y'all do your thing, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Have a good one, man.
Peace.
Yeah, man. You know what they say about energy? It doesn't subtract. You know, so. Energy doesn't increase or decrease.
It just it gets transferred.
It just gets transferred. So now that Nipsey's not here, that type of energy is just going to transfer in all the people that he affected. You know what I'm saying? And that's that's a part of being a man, like affecting change, affecting people around you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand, you got money. Like, you're supposed to use it for things that are gonna make people's lives better, not just for yourself.
To accept, press 1.
Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
What's going on, Lo? What's going on, Miles? It's your boy Shakur from North Carolina, man. How y'all doing?
All right,
Chilling.
what's going
What's
on,
good
bro?
with you?
Chilling, bro. First off, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, man. We
Yes,
lost a
sir.
real.
Yes, sir.
And I know we on a limited time frame, so I just want to get 3 quick points off. You know, I just saw this guy in the comments that said, this is the first point I want to get off. He said that he only hangs out with chicks because he feels like dudes are hating too much. I want to let him know, when you reach a certain point in the game, chicks are going to hate on you too.
Right.
Feel me? Chicks are gonna hate on you too, because you know what I'm saying, you're so focused on your purpose, you're not giving them that attention that they freaking need, and they're gonna disrespect you. They're gonna disrespect the hell out of you. But that, just take that, you know what I'm saying, as a milestone in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's starting to happen to you, you're starting to elevate yourself to a level to where you're pretty much untouchable, because chicks really don't. You know what I'm saying? They really don't hate on dudes too much unless, you know, that guy has something that she wants, or she wants the guy, he's not giving her, you know, the time of day. So the guy that said that, that's not true. And you guys can elaborate on that if you want to before I go on to my next point.
Go on to the next point.
Go to the next point.
Yeah, and basically, Lo, I was the guy that you talked to probably 2 weeks ago. Remember, I was telling you I got the chick's number from Zales, and you told me what I did wrong. I didn't set the date. Remember that?
All right, yeah, I remember that shit. So what's poppin' what you know now with that?
Basically, I moved on from that girl, but you know, I took that experience and learned from it.
Right.
And today, you know, I pressed up on 2 chicks. Now, it's one of the chicks in particular. You know, she's a little bit, you know, of a wild card, you know, in terms of, like, I went up to her this morning. I'll tell you what I did real quick. You know, fellas, peep game. You know, I walked up to her, you know what I'm saying, and I had my phone out, and, you know, I played it like real, like secret agent, like I was pointing. I was looking at her. I walked towards her, but I looked the other way, and I was pointing the other way, and I was like, hey, that guy down there told me that it'd be my best interest if I came and get your number, so I gotta listen to him. You know, just some slick player shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, went up to her, did that. She was like, oh, okay, got her number, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of the day, you know, I saw her again on campus. But this time, like, she was hugging a couple of her friends, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I kind of, like, maneuver in the area, you know what I'm saying, peep it out. And then when I see her, you know, by herself again, I went up to her, I was like, hey, what's up? You know, so I got your number earlier. You know, you look pretty upset. What's going on? She was like, oh, well, my ex-boyfriend, he texted me some pretty disrespectful stuff. You know, he broke up a couple days ago. And I was like, okay. So I told her, you know what I'm saying, if he's toxic, he doesn't need to be in your life. Like, I played that role, you know what I'm saying, just real quick shit. And I told her that we should link up on Friday, and she was like, bet. Now, chicks like that are in, like, a situation where I guess they just got out of a relationship. What am I to expect from that?
Well, but the thing is, when a chick just got out of a relationship, you know, you need to hit that fast, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you should expect. So, because this is the thing. The reason why I'm saying you gotta hit it fast is because in those situations, if she's not fully over her ex and they sort of just broke up and it's sort of still, you know, it's still new, the breakup's still new. One, she's looking for a rebound, and which is, you know, some rebound affection and all this other shit. And 2, him and her could get back together at any time, and, you know, quickly, which will make it to where you can't, you know, ain't nothing gonna happen between you and her. You feel what I'm saying? So at least if you hit it, let's say you hit it tomorrow, and then maybe 3 weeks, not even 3 weeks, 3 days from now, you probably try to holler at her again, and she's back with her man. You see what I'm saying? So, but if you don't move quickly, she might be back with her man, but you ain't get to hit. You see what I'm saying? So you might as well try to hit it quickly. And when it comes to this situation, you see what I mean? And so, because a lot of times what happens is that when women first break up with their man, there's still that energy where it can get back together. I've been in those situations lots of times. Some of them I smashed, some of them I didn't. You understand? And a lot of times what happens is the girls won't even tell you, so you won't even know. You just might think she ghosted on you, but it's because she's with her back with her ex. You see what I'm saying?
And if you're gonna smash, don't go to her house.
Right.
Because if the ex is still like halfway in and out of the picture, you don't know when that nigga might show up. So either go get the telly or bring it to your spot.
Damn.
He's like, damn.
and I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm at grandma crib right now.
Oh, damn.
That sound like the telly or something in between where you could get it popping.
Mm-hmm.
Right. See, I'm so used to going to chicks' cribs and smashing. You right though. Hey, Miles, that was a great point. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Right.
But what's the third situation?
Yeah. The last situation, it was this other chick, the last chick, anyways. So I'm in the gym working out. We got mirrors on my campus, so you can see who's walking past, like, when you're running on the treadmill and whatnot. So I seen this lumpy chick walk by. You know what I'm saying? It's looking real good. So I went ahead and hopped my black ass up off the treadmill, went up out the doors, and you know what I'm saying, I jogged her down. I was like, it was going on, you know. I haven't seen a chick that looks as good as you on this campus in a while. You know, we got to do something about that. And she, you know, she started smiling cheek to cheek, showed me all the pearly whites. And, you know, I questioned her up, you know, find out we the same age, you know, find out her major, basically college small talk. And I got her number, and I texted her at 6:57. It's 8:37 down here in the East Coast. So I'm just thinking I haven't got a reply. That's basically my third situation. Am I expecting a reply too fast, or do you think, you know, that can mean anything? You know?
So you say you texted her 2 hours ago?
Almost 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Listen.
Today.
Like I said in my last Bad Boy membership program, if you give a chick a 24-hour window, if she doesn't text you back within 24 hours, then that's you call that shit a day. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
And another thing is too, bro, I heard you use this word a few times, and I'm already realizing that this is one of your biggest issues. You gotta stop expecting anything.
Stop expecting anything.
Right.
Because you ask, what am I supposed, for the other girl, you say, what am I supposed to expect from a girl that's just been in and out of a relationship? And now you're asking, you know, am I expecting too much? The thing is, you're not supposed to expect anything. A man deals with what is. You understand? So
Yes,
you're not worried. The fact that you text a bitch, you don't worry about it at all. You did your part. Right. You should be, if anything, taking care of your business, doing what the fuck you gotta do, or hollering at another bitch. Period. Right. You're not like your thought about that girl is while you're texting her. Once you hit send, you're done with that bitch. Right. Until she comes up again. Right. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Straight up.
That's it. Like, stop expecting. These are bitches we talking about, bro. Right. These are females as fickle as the wind. You can't expect nothing. Right. She comes up again when you look in your phone and you see that there's a text from her. Other than that, you're not thinking about it. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. You're on to something else because you're moving. You have important things to do. You got business to take care of. You got to go pick up milk for grandma, whatever. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, man, stop expecting. Like, deal with what is as it comes and run the game that way.
Right. Real talk.
I appreciate that, Miles.
Real talk.
Now, do you think I might have came off? Now, I know that sometimes if you send like a corny ass text to start off the messages, you know, sometimes that may, you know, be case for a non-reply. Like what I said was like, "What's up?" with like 4 P's and like an emoji. Is there a better way for me to handle the first message?
All right.
Just simply saying, "Hey."
Listen, bro. So you need to go check. Shout out to Eddie Fuse. You need to go check out Eddie Fuse's video about texting rules. Don't you have something about texting on the?
Yeah, on the Bad Boy membership.
You on the Bad Boy membership, bro?
Yeah, I'm on there, but really, I just stick to like the straightforward stuff. Like I don't. You
gotta listen to the program. How to step up your phone and text game.
Exactly.
Listen to that shit again. One rule is no emojis and no cute shit.
No emojis.
Right.
No emojis. Let me ask you a question. And please be honest. Be honest. If you, when you usually texting somebody, anybody, not a bitch, but anybody in general, do you use emojis, bro?
Not
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know this hoe. You don't know her. Fuck you using emojis for?
And also, this is what you gotta understand. All your texts should have a purpose. You see what I'm saying? So when you first text the chick, right? It should be about you and her, like trying to set something up so you can see her. You see what I'm saying? So, so the thing is that if you get the girl's number, right? It shouldn't just be like, "What's up?" It should be, "What's up? What are you doing tonight? Let's hang out." You feel what I'm saying? So you give her something to reply to.
Right, and that has to do with you.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So there's a difference between just saying "What's up," right, and saying "What's up? What are you getting into tonight?" Right? Because now she can reply and let you know what she's getting into tonight. So she may say, "Oh, I'm just chilling at home," or "I gotta work tonight," or "Nothing. I was just gonna go out with my whatever." Right? So now that you know what she's doing, let's say she's like, "Oh, I ain't got nothing to do tonight." Okay, well, cool. Listen, now you got something to do because I'm gonna need you to meet me at so and so at 8:00. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you what happens with those texts where you just say "Hey" or "What's up." She looks at the phone and says, "What the fuck this nigga want?" Or she says, "Who is this?"
Right.
And her mind, again, she's a female. Her mind goes to something else, and she never even gets back to figuring out who it was or what. My nigga, do you ever go into your phone to do a specific thing, and then 5 minutes into it you realize you're on Facebook or YouTube or something?
all the time.
Exactly.
That's how chicks are.
That's why you need to send a text that says, "Yo, what's up? What you getting into?" Da-da-da-da-da. Like it gotta be something like to get her, because you just say "What's up" and emoji, and she like, emoji, who the fuck?
Right. Or she'll look at it and then her attention's gonna be
somewhere else.
Because this is what you gotta understand with women, and this is very, very important. You guys have to listen to this. With women, you always have to direct them. You understand what I'm saying? So for example, like let's say this phone is a woman, right? The woman is doing this. She's all over the place. She's just walking all over the place. Now, my hand right here, this is the man. The man goes like this. And he directs her. You see what I'm saying? He moves her around.
Right.
So when you meet a chick, what you're saying is you're basically controlling the conversation by finding out when she's free and what she's doing right now, so you can see if you want to get, like, let's say you want to get with her now. You feel what I'm saying? What are you doing now? Oh, I'm doing nothing. Cool. Since you're doing nothing, this is what we're gonna do. You meet me here, right? Or you text her, "Hey, what are you doing Friday?" She's like, "Oh, I'm free, whatever." Okay, cool. Since you're free Friday, we're gonna do blah blah blah.
Right.
All you're doing is directing her. You're telling her what to do, where to be, what's gonna happen. That's it. So when you just say "What's up," there's no directions. There's nothing for her to respond to. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is.
There's no task involved.
Right.
You gotta get her on task. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be controlling the situation at all times.
Because either one of two things is gonna happen. Either she's gonna ignore it, or, which is even worse, she's gonna engage with no direction. You see what I'm saying? That's even worse than being ignored.
Exactly. So take it as a compliment when you don't get no fucking reply from a "What's up" text.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. Hold on real quick. You got to understand, a "What's up" text leaves shit free. And one of her options is, I don't have to say nothing back to you.
Right. Or her option is, I can say something back to him, but now he's left it so open that I can fucking play games.
Exactly.
I can spend an hour long texting this guy about nothing, and he's going to give me all this attention. And remember, women love attention.
Are y'all niggas seeing the game here?
Look.
You put a bitch in your frame.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen that old fucking Windows screensaver where the fucking ball or the screensaver logo bounces from one edge of the screen to the next? You gotta be the edge of the screen, and telling that bitch, "No, bitch, you ain't here. No, bitch, we ain't here."
Exactly.
And she keep bouncing and boop 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 boop. You gotta be that frame, bro. When you say "What's up," and nothing else, you giving her way too much freedom.
Right.
Way too much.
Right.
So if she does reply within the 24-hour period, go ahead and hit the switcheroo and start directing it. Start laying the task down.
Right, exactly. So she hits you back. She's like, hey, what's going on? Right? You'll be like, well, this is what's going on. This weekend, me and you gonna get together and get a drink. This is what I'm saying. You gotta make the plans. You gotta fucking direct her to actually make something happen. That's all you need to think about when it comes to dealing with women. See, like, even if I'm hitting up a chick off Tinder, or if I'm talking to a girl in person, everything that I'm doing is to direct her into a situation. It's never just to like have regular talk about nothing going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? It's always either I'm talking to her to get her number, I'm talking to her to try to get her out the club or the bar, I'm hitting her up on Tinder or Bumble to get her off Tinder or Bumble to meet me somewhere.
Right.
So and this is the thing. This is the funny part about it. Is that, and this is the great part about it too, is that a lot of times what's going to happen is this, and you're going to notice this when you're more direct with women. The more direct you are with women and the more that you actually give them directions and tell them what to do, the quicker you're going to see women fall off. You understand? And what I mean is that let's say you get a girl's number and let's say you get 5 girls' numbers, right? And all 5 of them you text them, yo, what you doing this weekend? Let's get together and get a drink, right? Or let's get together, hook up, whatever. I bet you 4 of those women are not going to even return your call.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why is because now you put them in the position where they have to answer to that.
Right.
Now, if you would have just said what's up to all 5 of them, right? At least 3 of them would have probably responded to you and be like, oh, what's up? Right? But as soon as you fucking say, hey, let's get together, that's when half of them is not going to get back to you. You see what I mean?
And that's what you want.
And that's what you want. And the one that's going to get back to you, or the few that's going to get back to you, are the ones who really like want to fuck with you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, most definitely.
That's what it is, bro.
But listen, man, bro. Don't be on the Bad Boy membership fucking around, man. You need to like watch the programs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to get on there for real, like I'm taking a class.
Exactly. That's what it's about, bro.
What did you think it was? You thought it was casual? You thought it was easy listening, nigga? What the fuck? This nigga think it's easy listening. This nigga think he listening to Saturday morning, you think it's a quiet storm?
You gonna see him go to 1.9 and shit.
Yeah, you think it's a smooth jazz?
He's like,
nigga.
He's like, hey, welcome to the Bad Boy membership. Tonight we're gonna be talking about fucking with these bitches.
Fucking with these hoes. Nah, nigga, that shit, it's a lifestyle, man. You gotta incorporate it. You gotta listen and apply. Listen and apply. Right. You understand? It's real shit.
All right.
I appreciate you.
All right, man, bro. We appreciate the call, man.
Peace, bro.
All right, we gonna get another call real quick. That's crazy, bro.
Man.
You gotta give these chicks direction, man.
No, that's true. It's so true.
You gotta give these chicks direction.
Shit. Yo, I got this chick that I'm fucking with right now. Get him to do something. Mm-hmm. Like, tell him, hey, type L
on the computer.
Type L. Send me back a text with 4 L's in it, mm-hmm. or some shit. Whatever you gotta do, mm-hmm. just let that bitch put her in the frame of following your instructions. No matter how simple, mm-hmm. it doesn't matter. And you can play with it. You can be fun with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be like, put her on a fucking text scavenger hunt. Mm-hmm. Like, send me a picture of a gray circle and whatever. You see that bitch go get a piece of gray construction paper and cut out a circle and take a picture of it. Right. You know, you got that bitch. Mm-hmm. I got ya, bitch. Like
exactly.
That fucking Dave Chappelle.
That's all it is, man. You got
saying?
Dudes don't understand, and you gotta understand something. Real feminine chicks like that shit. Chicks who they like to be like, damn, I'm fucking with this dude who know what he's doing.
Yeah, man.
You understand? He knows where he's going. This nigga's aggressive. He's assertive. He has a direction. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that turns women on. You gotta understand. The biggest complaint I get from women, because I coach women too, and even like there's chicks I date, and they say a lot of dudes don't know how to, be aggressive and tell the chicks what to make happen. All right.
Call from
Brazilian SD.
All right. What's poppin', bro?
What's good, bro? This is Brazilian SD.
What's going on, my dude?
Where King Zaggins at, bro? We in Houston, nigga.
Oh, yeah, we got hit on King Zaggins. What's going on, bro?
like you know how certain websites and shit they'll let you do it through PayPal. Like, do yours do that, or you like just take
Wait,
a
what?
strictly card?
Wait, say that again. You going out of?
Like, you get me?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying like you know how like certain like registrations for stuff they take like only like they take PayPal. Like do your membership do it take like PayPal or you got?
Yeah, nigga.
Oh yeah, it's PayPal. It's PayPal.
It's all PayPal, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nah, cause I've been waiting on the issue. My card, you feel me, ain't come in yet, but
Okay.
yeah, I've been reading your book, how to have sex with two women. I've been reading that, but I was trying to see what's up with your other book, your newest book. You feel me? I like to read books, to be honest. You feel me?
Okay.
Right. That's what's up. So yeah, we just came out. We got the Bad Boy book. You could get that. That's dope. We got 60-second game. You feel what I'm saying? And
yeah, you got a couple books. I didn't know you had any books.
And I got another book called How to Get Shit Done, which most of you guys should get. Go to LocarioMotivation.com or go to Amazon.com and get How to Get Shit Done. That's a motivational book that teaches you how to get shit done. You understand, to achieve your goals. And I'm in the process of writing another book, which I can't tell y'all the name of it yet because it's a surprise. But when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, that makes sense now. You feel what I'm saying? So I got another joint coming out. You feel what I mean?
And one other thing, real quick though, man. I just wanted to like touch on the Nipsey shit, man. This like that shit put a lot of shit into perspective. You feel me? Because I think this shit, it don't feel different. You know what I'm saying? It feel like because I was a kid when like Tupac died and all that, but I'm kind of see this what it is in this era. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are affected by this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I feel like personally, why it like fuck with me and get to me, but all the good shit he done. You feel me? I see a lot of him. I see that in me. You feel me?
Right.
In situation like which is crazy. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I had to cut a few like dangerous like former friends that I had to cut them off because I was that dude that was like, you know what I'm saying, doing good, going to school. And sometimes people gotta realize like it's not that a person, you feel me, they shine away, they don't want to fuck with you no more because you this or that. It's just that what you pursuing in life and your energy is pulling you away from them people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now all of a sudden that shit, I had this one homeboy like he was all in the streets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like in school getting ready to like graduate college and shit. You feel me? And the fucked up part about it, I seen a lot of hatred and tendencies in this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like on some green shit. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Think about how this happened in Nipsey. I'm like, man, this dude was hating on people. You feel me? Like the same shit could have happened to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like the jealousy and the hatred, man, that shit real. You know what I'm saying? It could be your family members. It could be whoever. You feel me? People would just hate you for no reason. Well, there's reason to it, but people would just hate you, and that's the fucked up part about it. You know what I'm saying? And like from my own personal situation, I'm like, man, I gotta like get away from this shit. And like you say, like people focusing on bullshit and people ain't respecting the game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a mental illness, man. People just be consumed with hatred.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Right. Real talk. And see, that's the thing, and it's good that you're aware of that shit too, man, because unfortunately there's a lot of people that's not aware of that stuff and not understanding that, you know, that is a mental illness. You know, you hating and you having all that insecurity and you just that's not cool.
I heard somewhere the other day that mental health is the measure of how much you can think about doing shit and refrain from actually doing it. Do you understand? Like if you think about getting mad and throwing shit around your house, but you don't do it. You think about killing somebody, but you don't do it.
Right.
You think about yelling at the top of your lungs, but you don't do it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can feel all those emotions, be upset, be angry, or whatever it is, but you don't do those things that your mind is telling you to do. That's mental health. You can feel the intensity of the emotion, but still behave in a civilized, responsible way.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
So that's exactly what you're talking about. It's a lot of mental health issues, man. It's a lot. You never know. That's why you got to be careful out here.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? It's something that y'all mentioned. You said that it's niggas out here
with single mothers. They growing up with single mothers. The nigga, you feel me? That was his situation.
Right.
Fast forward, it's like the nigga sold the nigga. Now mind you, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. This could be my best friend. You feel me? And basically, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you see certain shit with certain movies. You know what I'm saying? When a person was so good at first, but then they start to turn like evil as fuck. They become your like enemy. You feel me? And you be like, damn, what really happened to this person? The shit got so bad with a nigga like started to like turn niggas against me all because I wasn't fucking with them no more. You feel me?
Right.
That shit crazy. But yeah, man, hey, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time when I hit y'all up, man. But yeah, man, I'm trying after this. I'm gonna look up this bad boy membership. You feel me? Where I got the paper for it, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just do it through PayPal. You feel me? This is support y'all. Like I said, I read a lot of books, so you feel me? I'm gonna just do it just to like support y'all. You feel
That's
me?
what's up, man. Yeah, man. Get on that and use all of the game and get that shit popping. You feel what I'm saying?
Good looking, fellas. Good looking.
All right, bro. I'm holler at you, man. All right. All right. So the calling number again is 281-673-6215. Man. So what is good, people? All right.
You calling, son?
Let's get this shit popping.
Call from
Chizzy City from Tampa, Florida.
All right.
All right, what's popping, bro?
Yo, what's good? Locario, what's good, Miles?
What's good? We're good.
We chilling. What's going on?
Yo, wait, hold up. You on that bad boy membership though?
Oh, I called last time. I wasn't bad about membership, but I do got the books though.
Still got the books? Yeah, but all right. We're going to need you to get back on that bad boy membership though.
That's what's good. What's going on, bro?
I'm trying. I'm getting to it, but I have one thing though. Here's the thing, man. So while I was applying the game, using the dating game, whatever, and also actually going out to the bars and actually talking to women in person. Things were going so well. I got used to women, got used to dates and stuff.
Right.
But however, recently I lost a job last week. But here's the thing, man. I'm pretty much serious trying to get my website up and actually not only freelance but also find out a job that's stable for me while I'm making passive income. But I need to be focused on that one.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't want to, not talk to women, like go cold turkey and not talk to women and stuff like that.
Right.
So I want to get your opinion, like, due to the time right now, what I need to be where I'm sort of in the survival mode at the moment. Is it we think support right now? Do you think I should hold up on women right now and just like get the job first, or get some income flowing in first before I go out and practice and stuff? Or do I find some type of balance? If I do need to find some balance, what do you suggest I should do at the time?
So you asking should you hold off on dealing with chicks until you get your new job?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Well, this is the thing. Always tell guys this is that it depends on how well your focus is, right? Because what you want to do at the end of the day is you want to be able to be a person who's a multitasker, you feel what I'm saying? So that you can do multiple things at once. You want to be able to be that type of dude. But if you, and this comes from self-awareness. So if you're aware that you need to focus on one thing at a time, then focus on getting your money. You feel what I'm saying? And then once that's handled, then you can focus on, getting with the chicks. Now, the thing I always advocate at the end of the day is you want to be able to focus on both at the same time. Because
balance.
You want the balance. So like, for example, let's say if you wanted to make money, but also work out and go to the gym and eat right. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, if you say, well, I can't go to the gym because I got to wait till I get this new job, then what happens is you're neglecting your health and the gym and all this other stuff because you feel you can't do both. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You see what I mean? And so, right. So what's going to happen is that one aspect of the situation is going to get rusty. You see what I mean? And so that's the thing. So you gotta figure out, okay, do I? Because this is the thing when it comes to game or when it comes to dealing with women, and this is why game is so important. Because a lot of guys, they think, well, maybe I got to get more money, maybe I got to get a nicer car, blah blah blah. The thing with game is you don't really need any of those things. All you need is your mindset to actually still attract women. So you can still attract women while you're trying to get the new job or while you're getting the you know, whatever it is. But there has to be balance.
Bro,
you see what I'm saying?
Bro, listen.
Yeah.
The right bitch could lead you to your next job.
That is true too.
I believe that.
You understand? Let me tell you, man. A lot of people love to make excuses for shit. Right? The point is, think about who you are. Think about who you are and what you want. You want a job and you still want to holler at bitches. So you just have to schedule your time and do both.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
I mean, you know, I can see, I can, you know, breathe, you know, and I can, you know, scratch my head all at the same time. Like, you know, as humans, we're fucking amazing.
Right.
You feel me? Good look.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I mean, I understand. Like, you know, again, it goes back to your confidence, because you probably think, oh, I ain't got no job. Then what do I have to offer a female and blah blah blah. Remember, the only thing you have to offer a female is you. You understand me? When you take a chick out to dinner, or when you offer a chick dinner and she says yes, remember, she's saying yes to dinner. You got to concentrate on making a bitch say yes to you.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
JXN141 said, how can the right woman lead a man to his next job? He wants to know.
How can the right woman lead a man to his next job?
Yeah, he wants to know that game.
You start talking to a bitch and you be like, "Yo, I'm looking for a job," and she's like, "What do you do?" And you, well, you know, I'm an electrician, and she's like, "Word, I'm a secretary in an electrician's office, and there's a job opening. What the fuck you mean?" Listen.
And you hand her the business card, let you know if you know anybody who needs some part of the service that you're doing.
Right.
Let them
That's
know.
it.
Because see, anyone can lead you to your next job. This is what
Anyone.
This is what we call networking.
Anyone, but the point we're trying to make is you got to keep that networking
Right.
going. You got to talk to people.
Right.
Right.
But see, that's
And
thinking
to
about.
say another, man, actually go out to the coffee shops and actually nearby places with people in them. So that
Right.
way, like, you know, sometimes I take a break, whatever, and I talk to some people. But you know, that's another way to, like, you know, multitask, practice social muscles while you're on the job hunting or you
Exactly.
working.
Right, because look. See, this is why game is so important. This is the next level of game. Most dudes are thinking just about getting pussy so bad that they think, well, and their game is so flawed that they think, well, I gotta have a lot of money, or they think, well, a girl's not gonna want to fuck with me if I don't have a job.
Right.
That's what they're thinking.
That's not
so
true.
Now, if the smart dude and the guy who has game will say, you know what? When I talk, because I'm looking for a job, I'm focusing on looking for a job, and I'm still fucking with girls. So when I do fuck with girls, guess what I'm gonna say to them? Listen, let's hang out. But look, I'm looking for a job right now, so this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna come over. We're gonna cook you something because I ain't really got all that money to be taking you out right now and do all this fancy shit. So come through to the crib, right? Now, imagine you said that to 10, 15 girls you're trying to holler at. One of, or 3 or 4 of those girls may be like, oh, I know somebody who knows somebody.
That's
you
it.
see what I'm saying? But
That's
you
it.
wouldn't have gotten that if you wouldn't have said anything. But again, guys who don't understand the game, they might be like, but how's a girl gonna want to fucking mess with you if you don't have any money? And you see what I mean?
Let me tell you how deep the game is. Let me tell you how deep the game is. You can invite a bitch over, or y'all can even meet at Starbucks and say, on our first date or the next time I see you, you're gonna help me write my resume.
Oh shit! Exactly. Exactly.
On my next date, I'm gonna get the Sunday newspaper and we gonna sit there together and you gonna help me look for a job, bitch. That's what I'm gonna meet you. We gonna meet up on Sunday and that's what we gonna do. Let me tell you something. It's not about the thing. It's about her spending time with you. That's what you got to keep in your mind.
Right.
So whether you have a job, whether you flat broke, no, son, I know a bitch right now. That every time she see me, She begged me to take pictures of her so she could send to her nigga that's rotting in prison right now. A prison nigga. Wow. A prison nigga is getting more burned than a lot of free niggas walking around. Why? Mindset.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
That nigga in prison got this bitch's mind. Because I be flirting with her and shit, and she be like, I don't think my man would like that. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck your man gonna do?
Right.
He's in prison. And he ain't coming out for another like 3-4 years.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But he got her mind. She loves him. She loves visiting him and spending. Imagine this: a bitch will go and spend time with a nigga, looking through him through a glass plate window.
Right.
That's how much she loves spending time with him. So imagine she's saying no to you, who's a free nigga, right in front of her face, but she's going to the prison to go see that nigga.
Exactly.
And you talking about, well, should I wait till I have a job until I can talk to girls? Nigga, stop. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Do it all. You're amazing. You're human. You're amazing. And you're a fucking man. That makes you better than them already. You understand?
Yeah.
Period.
I definitely understand. I really appreciate you giving me this game, this every game on it, man. Especially, like, I got you. When you say, we're gonna be looking for the job, gonna be doing my resume and stuff. I mean, yeah, that's the mindset.
I'm telling you,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Because listen, it's not. You're not lacking anything. You're not lacking anything. You understand? Just having something that you need to do doesn't mean you're lacking anything. Because doing that thing could be an enjoyable experience. Why? Because you're a charismatic, fun, intelligent person to be with. Right. That's the mindset. You understand? So even though you're meeting up to fucking look for jobs in the want ads, or you meeting up to take a look at your resume, she's spending time with you. That's her prize. You understand? And you don't have to feel like, oh, well, I'm not good enough because I don't have this. It's not about that, bro. It's not about what you have. It's about who you are. Right. You understand? Now here's one more thing that's very important. When you get that job and you cash that first check, I better see you on that bad boy membership, nigga. Facts. You hear me? Stop fucking around. I don't want to hear nothing.
I hear you.
Exactly.
No, for real though. When I do get the job, the first time I do the first paycheck, get back on bad boy membership.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
That's my to-do list.
Yo.
That's my to-do list.
Thanks for calling, man. Good luck to you, all right?
Appreciate it, bro. All right?
All right, appreciate it.
Later.
All right.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. You guys got to get on that membership, bruh. Get on that fucking membership, man. I'm telling you. And he said, hood motivator. He said, Miles always be closing. Oh, man. Hilarious. All right, let's see who this is. Hold on. All right.
Good call with the
Call from
Google shit.
Cameron.
Yo, what's poppin'?
It was good. Locario was good, Miles.
What's good with you, bro?
What's going on?
I am on the bad boy membership before y'all ask.
You lucky, nigga.
So what's going on?
So look, bro. Usually, I'm gonna say this. Usually, I only fuck with black women, right?
Okay.
But I met this shorty, bro. She at Roosters today. I was going to get lunch or whatever. And I met her. She said she like Asian or something, or like Asian something. I forget. She said Kenya. She's from Kenya. And I really don't know how to take her, bro. Like I don't know how to like attack her. Like, should I go at her regularly like me? Because I'm from the hood, so I don't really,
Wait, hold on, wait. Start out. You said you met an Asian girl, and what happened?
I said I met a girl from Kenya, and I'm from the hood, so I don't know how to attack her.
What that got to do with anything?
What you saying? I mean, you think I should just be like regular, like I am with all these other bitches?
Yes.
Wait, you said she from where? Kenya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still black though.
Yeah.
But not that it even matters, but I'm just saying.
Like, she like white though. You get what I'm saying? She act white.
She act white?
That's what I'm.
Wait, I'm confused because you said first she was an Asian girl.
Yeah, I heard Asian. I heard Kenya, and now she's
I
white.
don't know what Kenya is. I probably fucked up. I don't know what Kenya is. You know what I'm saying? She just told me she's from Kenya. So I assumed, it sounds Asian. You get what I'm saying? But I mean,
You
I
said
don't
it sound Asian.
Kenya is in Africa, my brother.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all right. Just brush up on your geography a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now you say you went to Roosters. Roosters is in Harlem, right?
No, I'm not from New York, bro.
Oh, I thought he said Roosters.
Anyway, so you saying?
I said Roosters, but we got a Roosters up here in Ohio too.
Okay.
Cool,
All right. So
cool.
now you said that this girl is from Kenya and you from the hood, right? So you're saying how should you come at her?
Basically, yeah.
You got this girl number?
I do.
So basically.
Wait, hold on. How did you get the number? Were you acting like another nigga?
No, I just gave her my card.
So what the fuck are you at? Nigga, get on the Bad Boy membership and get the fuck off this call.
Hold on. Wait.
Nah, I'm playing. Listen.
Wait, hold on. So your problem is do you think you gotta act different because she's from Kenya?
No, it's not even that, bro. It's not even that I'm supposed to. I just don't. I don't talk to different races of women, so it's just like it's different now. It's not different. It's not different. I'm probably overthinking it, but it's just that she acts like a white girl. I act black, bro. I mean, I act just like a regular nigga.
No,
and that's my problem. Is like I don't wanna be over here saying a whole bunch of bullshit, like talking about black people shit. And she don't get nothing I'm talking about.
So wait, hold on. When you approached her and talked to her, what was the conversation like? I want you to walk me through what happened.
Really, bro. She asked me what I do. I told her I was a car salesman, and then from there, she just was like, she was just like talking about the food or whatever. I said, where you from? She said Kenya. I really forget the whole convo.
Right.
I mean, we was clicking there. We was really clicking there, but I mean. I really just let her talk. She got a lot to say.
Right. And so your thing is you feel like you don't know how to come at her because you think y'all might not have nothing to talk about?
Because we don't relate.
But see, you don't know if y'all relate yet. That's why you got to holler at her and hang out with her.
100%. You right.
That's what you got to do.
Nah.
Because remember,
right.
she probably gave you the number because she may have some interest in you. You understand? So because she has some interest in you, see where that shit could go. You feel what I'm saying? You never know. What's going to fuck you up though is if you think that you and her can't get together because of whatever. Because then that's gonna fucking fuck up your situation when you're trying to actually make something happen with her. You see what I'm saying? Because if you think it's like this, if you already think that it's gonna not go smooth,
right?
Then it's not gonna go smooth,
right?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah, so just holler at her.
But again, bro, there's no reason to second guess yourself. Mm-hmm. You approached her, you got the number, right?
Right.
That's it. It don't look again. Data females, they gotta bend to you.
Right.
Let her worry about how she gonna act and how pretty she gotta look when she come to see you. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Mm-hmm. You're right.
What the nigga? You sure you on the Bad Boy membership?
Yeah, bro.
Listen, bro. Again. You're amazing, right? Mm-hmm. You are fucking charismatic. You're a car salesman, bro. You know you got that mouthpiece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You couldn't be a car salesman if you ain't already had the mouthpiece.
Right.
You're interesting. And like I said, you're the man. Mm-hmm. You're the man. Mm-hmm. She's the one that has to have these questions, bro. You don't never have to question yourself when it comes to no female. You hear me? Never.
Facts.
You don't never have to question yourself, period. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to the least of all, when it comes to a fucking female, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
Nigga. And you already got the number, like, nah, bro, you good. You good. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Let her be the nervous one trying to figure out what she need to do. Mm-hmm. And then that's when you slide in and you tell her what she need to do.
Right.
You understand? Because remember, the reason why it's so important for you to not second guess yourself and be 100% yourself is because she will never. There's no one like you, so that means this is gonna be a new experience regardless. Do you understand? She's the one. She's the one that gets to discover the beauty of fucking with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. You'll never have to question yourself when it comes to no female, man. Never. Yeah, they say never say never. Well, nigga, I'm saying never. You hear me?
I feel it.
Yeah, man.
That was, look, that leads me into my last question. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I already set the date and everything. Like I told her we was going like. I'm not trying to spend no money on her, honestly. Like yet. So I told her we was gonna ride the bike, and I didn't tell her I was gonna take her to the park, but I was gonna get her on my motorcycle, and we was gonna just ride to the park or whatever. And then,
Beautiful.
But now she texted me. Now she texted me. She said, so what do you do for fun? I ain't text her back because like I know Locario, you said you set the date and leave it at that.
Wait, say that again.
I said I set the date. I told her that we was gonna ride the bike and everything, and I said, and then now she texted me back. She said, what do you do for fun? And I didn't text her back because I remember Locario, you said not to text, like not to say anything after that. Just. And
when are you supposed to see her?
I'm supposed to see her on
Sunday, and today is
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
No, this is what I said. When you set the date, don't respond to her until the date to confirm. But if a girl texts you back or hits you up during the week, you can text her, but get off the phone quickly. So if she said, what do you do for fun?
Yeah.
And what do you do for fun? What's the type of shit you do for fun?
Shit, bro. I rode my motorcycle. I sell cars. I mean, I work a lot.
All right. Well, listen. When she texts you and says, "What do you do for fun?" Be like, "Yo, I like to ride motorcycles for fun." And so when I see you on Sunday, we gonna get it popping. But listen,
Right.
I gotta run and do some shit. But looking forward to see you on Sunday. I'll holler at you later.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
So you don't have to ignore them, but you quickly respond and then you keep it moving.
And you let her know that you're not in the frame to like continue conversation.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you could you could have just been on some shit like, yo, what do you do for fun? And be like, I'll show you on Sunday, or we can talk about it Sunday.
We can talk about it Sunday.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Looking forward
whatever.
to see you. I'll holler at you later. I gotta run these errands. I'm out.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it. You don't want to completely ignore her if she's texting you, because then she's gonna be like, yo, what's going on with this guy? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you don't want to get into a long ass conversation either. You see what I mean?
Want it. Okay. All right, that's why I fuck with y'all, bro. All right,
yes,
keep doing what y'all do, man.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, man. Good luck with everything.
All right.
Stay safe on that bike too.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace.
Word,
Yeah,
son.
man.
See, this is why we do this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got young, talented brothers out here second guessing themselves because a bitch from Kenya. Man, listen, I'll be damned.
So the calling number is 281-673-6215.
Can you answer a question from
Yeah, what's the question, bro? You can call in. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get these calls, though, first. You feel me?
Call from
Nicholas Smart.
to accept.
Oh, shit.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Hey, yo, what's up?
What's up?
What's going on? Who this?
It's Dr. Cuddles.
Oh, shit. What's going on, bro?
Before we even start, let's just forget about that story. It's in the past. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
All right, so it's good.
All right. No, I'm calling because I've been noticing like a common trend now, like especially among like college. I kind of already know what you guys are gonna say about this, but there's a big like what do you guys think about like how feminism is like impacting the dating game?
Well, the thing is, it only impacts it if you are susceptible to some of the shit, feminists put out there.
Right.
That's it. Because
Right,
if you
because
Go
well,
ahead.
what I'm saying is like, I've noticed some girls that I've talked to on college campus, like they're talking about all the time how like they don't want a man, they don't need a man, stuff like that.
Right.
That's why I'm asking, because how do you think something like social conditioning like that could really like impact like, you know, men trying to get with college girls?
Well,
I
this is the
feel like
thing.
that can.
This is the thing, Dr. Cuddles. There's a lot of chicks that I've dated who are actually feminists. And I'm talking about like, I'm talking about the chicks with the tattoos and the short hair and all that other shit.
Yeah.
The one of the last girls I was dating was a chick who had her head shaved on the side and had like a ponytail like this and fucking tattoos all over her. And she was a super feminist. And when I would fuck her, you understand what I'm saying? She didn't even know what the fuck feminist meant when the dick was inside her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Don't worry about none of that shit.
Right.
You see what I mean? And that goes for all women. See, women, they talk the shit, but when it comes to you dealing with them, you feel what I'm saying? They turn off all that shit goes out the window.
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, a lot of my problem right now is I noticed since I did actually start approaching, there's this times where like I had my homeboy who goes to college with me. Like he even told me sometimes like, "Yo, dude, did you not just realize that girl was flirting with you?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" Because like there's just certain like things I can't quite pick up on sometimes, and then like somebody tells me after, like my homeboy is usually with me. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense.
Right.
Like I had this one girl on the bus one time. I didn't even realize it. Like she looked back. She turned around. She looked directly at me like 3 times, and then when I looked at her, she'd turn her head away. And like my homeboy pointed that out, and it's just like things like that where I don't even realize it. So like even when I approach a girl like in the gym or something, half the time like when I'm talking to her, I don't even realize. Like, you know how, like, they'll start playing with their hair and stuff, and that doesn't always mean they're, like, attracted to that person, but when it's usually, like, starting to become, like, a combination of those things, like, they're playing with their hair, like...
Well, yeah, some of those are signs, you feel me, of a chick maybe feeling you. But again, either way, still go and approach, no matter what, even if the signs are there or not, that's it. It's really that simple. You feel what I'm saying?
And how do you, like, because it gets to a point where, like, I'm just having difficulty, like, asking for their numbers and stuff, because I feel like they know, like, what my intentions are, and, like, they're gonna either try to, like, make it harder for me or something, or, I don't know.
Well, this is the thing. If a girl's making it hard for you, the only time she should make it hard for you.
I knew it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying. So if she's making it hard for you the other way, then it ain't really nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. So if a chick is on some bullshit, just keep the shit moving. You gotta understand, when a girl actually wants to make it happen, this is what'll happen. Either you're gonna get a girl who's extremely into you, who's gonna try to make it happen, or usually you're gonna get a girl who she likes you, but she is still like in the middle, meaning like she likes you, but she still has to like, she's still guessing, she's still wondering, she's still trying to dig for more information. You see what I'm saying? And so it's usually those two type of chicks. Then those are the chicks that like you. Then you're gonna have the chicks that don't like you at all.
Dr. Cuddles, when you're talking to girls, do they know that your name is Dr. Cuddles?
Well, no, I told them my real name. That's just my YouTube name.
So wait. Stop. So you don't incorporate the whole Dr. Cuddles stuff in your game?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. What?
Come on, bro.
It's a cool name. You can use it to
myself. I'm having enough problems as it is. I don't need to tell them my name is Dr. Cuddles.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But the point I'm trying to make is, it could be a clever way to break the ice and to get the girl intrigued. That's what I'm saying. If you use it correct. See, look, man, you need to tap into what makes you special, what you feel is special about yourself. I can hear it in your voice that you like you're giving yourself a hard time. I doubt these girls are giving you as much as a hard time as you think. I think you're giving yourself a hard time.
Yeah, and I'm still only like tallying up all the approaches I've done in my life. I'm still only like 12 now.
See, this is what I'm saying.
He
He's
said
only
12?
approached 12 women.
Dude, you're supposed to approach 12 a day.
I've gotten more girls on Tinder than I've gotten from approaching.
Yeah, but we all know what that could get you. We don't worry about Tinder. You have to be a 101, man. You have to go up to the girls and be like, "Hey, so what's up? What's going on? Did you know that my name on the internet is Dr. Cuddles?" And you smile, and she's like, "Wow, that's interesting. Why did you choose that name?" And then you say shit like, "Because cuddling leads to other things."
Exactly.
Bitch. Like, well, don't say the bitch part, obviously, but.
Well, no, see, then when I do that, that's usually when it's over. Like they're like, or something like that.
It's not over. It's you. You're not picking up on it because you have such a low opinion of your approach. You think that they're not getting with it, but they are. You gotta think positive. You gotta think that way.
I see what you're saying. Like you gotta have confidence in yourself, but what I'm
There's always a but. Stop. Anything you have to say after the word but. You don't need to complete the thought. You really don't.
Okay, and then you say, all right. You say, okay. Cuddling leads to other things, and they say gross. Ew, I don't want to do that.
Okay,
right.
so
like, next chick.
What?
Go to the next girl.
Yeah. And then the next one says that, and then the next one.
And then you go to the next one. Let me tell you guys something. Let me stop right here for a fucking second, because this always is an issue with these dudes on the internet. It's like dudes are so narcissistic and they're so entitled that they expect. Okay, peep this. Y'all know a rapper named Eminem, right?
Yeah.
Go on Eminem's fucking Vivo page on YouTube or whatever, right? Eminem probably has 500 million hits on a music video. 500 million hits on a music video, right? Now, go look up Eminem's album sales for his last album. It probably only reached 1 million. So he went from 500 million people looking at his video to selling 1 million albums. Right? What does that tell you? It's a fucking numbers game.
And you at number 12.
Well, all right, true. You can get on my case about that. But there are
no, we're not getting on your case.
We're trying to explain to you.
We're just
that
telling
it's a numbers game.
I know you're saying it's a numbers game. All right, I need to go out and approach more, definitely. But what I'm saying is, there are guys who actually have approached a lot, and like they got really nothing, and they're just kind of being like, ignored, and people are saying like, oh no, they didn't really approach 1,000 girls and get rejected. Like there are actually guys out there who've really gone out and like they just get constant rejections.
So
yeah, and what's your advice to those guys? What's your advice to those guys who like they've actually gone out and approached 1,000 women, but they see them and they're like, oh my god, this guy's so short, or he looks like Shrek. Like, what are you supposed to tell those guys who just, they're not reaching a certain...
I would tell those guys to actually stop fucking lying and go out and approach women. That's what I would tell those guys.
But see, that's the thing, that I don't think these guys are lying. I think
and that's what I'm saying. You don't think they're lying because you're thinking just like them. You understand what I'm saying? They're lying. Dude, they are fucking lying. You understand? I'm gonna tell you why. Just off the law of averages, you understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers would have got something. Just off the law of averages. Unless these dudes were fucking shitting and had shit in their hands and they were eating fucking shit. Other than that, just off the law of averages, they would have got something. So if a dude, and also this, how is a person who's such a defeatist have the motivation to approach 1,000 women? How? Explain that to me.
The thing is too, like...
No, I want you to explain that to me first. How does that make sense?
Well, they probably they probably entered that mind state once they realized like how like rejected they feel like by society. A lot of people end up with certain mindsets based on the validation they get from society, and that was what I was going to try to explain to you guys before. I don't know if the Skype cut out or whatever, but yeah, a lot of people end up in certain positions in life just because of like the validation they get and the opportunities of life that they get, based on. A lot of times it can be based on how people perceive them and
whatever. What about how you perceive yourself? I don't care. Like, come on, man.
Like, what about you? We're talking about you, bro.
How do you perceive? All right, stop. Dr. Cuddles.
I perceive myself what? Like, I perceive
Dr.
myself
Cuddles.
very highly.
Dr. Cuddles. Tell me three awesome things about you.
I can bench 365. I'm 6'2". What's some other good things? Good with computers.
All right. That 6'2" shit. That's not something awesome. That's your height. Fuck out of here. So you could bench. You say you could bench 360.
365. Yeah.
Oh, 5. Yeah, there you go. 5 more pounds. Yeah, you can bench 360. No, that's pretty good though. That's pretty good. You're good with computers. And give me one more.
Yeah. I'm a pretty good basketball player too. I just haven't been playing for a while.
You're a pretty good basketball player. So
yeah,
those three things you need to try to include in your conversation when you're talking to these girls.
But then you just say and I know Locario was saying this too, like, if you're trying to, like, he was telling me, just try to hook up with these girls, and like, how is that supposed to make them want to hook up with you? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Because when you talk about the things that are great about yourself, you come off as confident. You come off as somebody that they might want to hang out with, and the more that they hang out with you. At a certain point, they will be hanging out with you while they're horny, and then you'll get to have sex with them.
Right, exactly. Like I'll show you how right now. Listen, I could use all three of those things and talk to a woman. Like if you talking to a chick, right, and you say to her, "Listen, your body looks fucking amazing. Do you work out?" Right? She's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I do." Listen, I love working out too. I bench press 360 like every week, man. I'm trying to get to this and that, blah, 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 blah. So now you're having a conversation about working out. You feel what I'm saying? And so you use what you have to create situations to get where you need to go. That's it. And then you could just use that one thing and you could be like, listen, you kind of cute. What you doing later on today? She's like, nothing. Okay, listen, here's my number. Holla at me, or let's go right now to go get some coffee. Let's go right now. You see what I'm saying? You can do this, but you have to have the mindset that it can happen. But if you because what you're doing is you're trying to get confirmation for your rationalizations. You see what I'm saying? That's what you're trying to do. This is what a lot of dudes on the internet do. This is why we're talking about respecting the game in this episode. Is that there's a lot of guys on the internet that they're always looking for ways and excuses to get out of doing the work. You understand what I'm saying? They're always trying to... Go ahead.
Somebody in my position is 22 years old. I agree that no matter how you look or like how you even perceive yourself, you should at least go out and do 100 approaches and see what happens. But there's a lot of people... like in the black pill community.
Who cares? We're talking about you, man. Come on, man.
No, I see this myself. I go to a well-known Massachusetts college, a very big city school. I see all the time, and you'll probably think I'm trolling when I say this. Every single person, like every single couple I see there, they're all about the same looks level.
Oh God!
Oh God! What the fuck? Why are you looking at these people? You should be talking to the girls that you like. Why are you looking at other people? You live your life through other people?
I just start to notice, like,
how people who would probably be.
Let me tell you something. Stop for a second. That's why those guys that claim they approach 1,000 women, they fucking approach 1,000 women with the same fucking approach, with the same confidence level, and they don't learn nothing because they're too busy noticing everything else but themselves.
Exactly.
That's why they don't fucking get nobody. If they really did approach 1,000 girls. What the listen, bro. You need to look in the mirror and start loving yourself. Start recognizing that you're special and that you can fucking be exactly what you want and date who you want and attract who you want. If you don't believe those things, then nothing is gonna work. I don't care how many fucking couples you sit and notice. Nothing's gonna work until you believe in you. What the fuck are you sitting there looking at other people, matching their looks? What are you doing?
The thing is that can be detrimental too, because people could start perceiving you as a narcissist. I have that problem.
Oh, so even me telling you to believe in yourself, there's still a problem. Get off the phone. We gotta get another caller. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm trying to tell you to believe in yourself, and you telling me that still won't work, right? Yeah, we're done. We're done. I want y'all to hear this shit, B. I want y'all to listen to this shit. I'm telling the nigga to believe in himself. And he's like, well, some people, he's still worried about other people. Well, some people can consider that to be narcissism. And what the fuck are we talking about? Y'all gotta, Dr. Cuddles? I feel for you, bro. I feel for you.
Oh, Lord, let me.
This nigga.
Wow.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Yo, what's fucking poppin', yo?
What up?
What's going on? Who this?
Shit, man, it's your boy, Mark.
Alright. What's going on with you, man?
Yo, you on the Bad Boy membership?
Nah, I ain't even on the Bad Boy membership yet.
Yo, you said that shit kind of casual, like you don't give a fuck. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it, bro.
Then, you don't have no sense of urgency, though. I don't know, bro. It was good.
Yeah, I know.
This nigga sound mad sleepy.
Nigga, what you smoking on?
I ain't smoking on nothing, man. I don't smoke, man.
Oh, you just a chill ass nigga, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, I got
what's going on, though? What's going on?
Yeah, nothing, man. I just came in the chat, right? And I caught you. One guy was on a live. He's pretty much talking about seemed like he was saying like he ain't got a job, so he ain't trying to do too much. And y'all was talking about multitasking and all that other shit.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to add on. I want to add on to that because the thing is, it's like I kind of get where you're coming from because it can be like, say if you're trying to get your money right, and at the same time you're trying to put energy into dating. The thing is, though, from my perspective, it is a certain level of energy that you gotta have to actually go forward with the game as far as dating females. There's a certain energy you gotta have. Like, if a dude trying to get his paper right, I don't think that he can really multitask as good as to be able to do that. And let me go ahead and holler at 15 girls a day. I know I'm gonna do this 4 days out of the week. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, it's you gotta split that up. You're trying to focus on your papers, and you gotta you hollering at chicks, you trying to make shit happen and all that. I kind of get what he's saying, but at the same time, to go back to what Locario was saying, it's definitely possible, and you definitely don't want to neglect that shit. So that's what I be doing now, cause like right now, I'm focusing on my bag. You know what I mean? And I go out here and there and I conversate with girls and shit, but really, like, I got a pure focus on really just getting my shit financially stable, bro.
Right. Well, this is the thing, though. This is the thing I want to say about that. There's nothing wrong with focusing on getting your paper. What I don't like, though, or what I think is bullshit, is when dudes use that as an excuse as to, like, for example, they'll be like, well, they're afraid to approach women. They're afraid to do the work it takes to get women. So they'll say, well, I'm not fucking with chicks, so I'm trying to get my paper. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So some dudes use it as an excuse. You see what I mean? And I would say most guys use it as an excuse.
Yeah, hell yeah. Look. Me and my homeboy was just talking, right? Because I'm kind of mutual friends with my homeboy, whatever. So we was just talking about, like,
why this nigga ain't never got no girl and shit, you know what I mean? He ain't never with no bitch, he ain't never doing nothing. Like, we ask him and shit, like, yo, what's up? You know, you fucking with the bitches tonight, yo, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, yo, fuck them bitches, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying my money, ain't about no bitch. And that's all the time. To the point, it's like, yo, you ain't never seen that nigga with no bitch. Like, nah, yo, that nigga, it's kind of weird, though. Like, it's like, he was just talking about how a nigga can't focus on his money, but a nigga gonna fuck a couple bitches here and there. Dude was saying that he don't even be having bitches over his crib. It's a young dude.
Maybe he gay. Maybe he don't like chicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But even if maybe he should still have a couple of dudes passing through, or a couple of Transformers passing through something. Well, how old is dude?
Man, he's 21.
What?
He's 21?
Own crib, bro. Like, hell.
He 21 with his own crib and he ain't bringing nothing through ever?
What? That's crazy, bro. I'm like, yo, if I had my own crib, I have a bitch in.
But see, I believe it though. And you know why? You know why I believe it? Because, see, this is the thing, and I'm glad you brought that up because this illustrates a perfect point. Having your paper doesn't necessarily correlate with you getting chicks. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Because notice, your man's in him, 21 years old, you said he got his own spot, but he still ain't getting no girls. Why is that? Because he hasn't taken any time to focus on his game. You see what I'm saying?
You see, let me tell you, bro. Y'all niggas really be thinking that fucking with bitches is about bitches.
Right. Exactly.
You understand?
Go deeper.
Right. What is it about, man?
What is it about? All right, fucking with chicks is about discovering who you are as a man. Mm-hmm. Right. You understand? Mm-hmm. Just like anything else. You understand? It's like a nigga that says, fuck the outside world. I'ma stay in my house. Mm-hmm. I'ma get Uber Eats food delivered, and I'ma just be in my crib all the fucking time.
Right.
You never gonna take a walk outside. You're never gonna feel the sun on your face. Mm-hmm. You're never gonna experience walking through the rain. You're never gonna see what it means to fucking make an eye contact with a chick walking the opposite way on the street. You're never gonna experience what it means to say hello to your neighbors because you're gonna just be inside your crib. What kind of person is that, right?
Right.
Your only experience is the inside because you like, fuck that. All I need is my house and I don't need to leave because I can order everything I need and I have a place to eat, take a shit, and watch TV.
Right.
What kind of person do you become? Do you understand what I'm saying? Fucking with chicks is not about fucking with chicks. Fucking with chicks is about discovering more about yourself. Mm-hmm. Because fucking with people in general puts you in different social situations so you can understand more about who you are. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about.
Right. Because it's like this. I'll give you an example. If you've never been to, like this is the thing. When you say, and I remember you talked about this before, when you say the phrase, I don't know, right? That doesn't mean you're stupid. That just means you don't know yourself in a specific situation. You understand what I'm saying? So if you've never been to Africa, like you've never been to Ghana or something, and I say, yo, you know about that store in Ghana on so-and-so road? You're going to say, I don't know, because you've never been there, right? So what happens is that you don't know yourself in that situation. So what happens is that when you're not interacting with women, what happens is that you don't know yourself in the situation dealing with women. And a lot of guys, they complain about, well, women, they're so emotional. They're crazy. They're all over the place, right? As a man, what you have to understand and experience how you would respond to those things happening to you. For example, you ever hear about, or you probably seen this on YouTube, you ever see on YouTube these niggas that get on camera and cry like a little bitch about their girlfriend leaving them? You ever see that shit?
I miss you. I'm sorry. Right. I'll change.
Right. You ever see that
Whatever
shit?
you want me to do.
See, that motherfucker needed that experience because next thing you know, you might see that nigga a year from now. He learned from that experience. You see what I'm saying? He's a stronger dude for going through that bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
That's all. That's what we talking about.
Like you said, Joe, a motherfucker might have his heart broke to move on, bro. To go to the next level, yo.
Exactly. So the thing is, anything you did, because see, women, you gotta understand something. This is the deeper part about it, right? Is that women aren't special, and so what happened is a woman going through a situation dealing with a woman is the same as going through a situation, let's say, dealing with the loss of a family member, or going through a situation where you're dealing with something that's like extremely exciting, like going on a fucking roller coaster, or fucking, you know, eating some new food you had or whatever, or visiting a new country. All you're doing is having an experience, and each of those experiences, the country, the family member, the food, the women, all those different things help shape who you are. It helps shape the type of man you become. So when a guy is saying, well, I ain't fucking with these bitches, whatever, you're cutting off a section of life that helps you grow. That's it. You see what I'm saying?
Are y'all listening?
You see what I mean?
Are y'all fucking listening? You see what I'm talking about, man? Y'all niggas gotta respect the fucking game, man. Y'all gotta respect the goddamn game.
It's crazy.
I don't want to throw one more thing in there, right? Mm-hmm. Well, because the topic, I seen the topic, yo, and I was like, yo, that is real right there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, it just go far as the game and how that shit is in different areas, man. Like I had to reflect on myself, you know what I mean, and had to work on certain areas, shit, as far as communicating, being sociable, like all that is part of the game. If you're a sociable dude, you can socialize with people in general, then that'll definitely help you with women, you know, like if you ever think about it, because I just take personal experiences and shit. Like you go to a job, right? Mm-hmm. And you see a guy. Say you and a guy just started that job the same day, and a week from the day that you started, the guy that you just started with on the same day with the same position is in a higher position than you. Mm-hmm. How did that guy get there?
So you saying you started a job and in the same time, and then you saying that the guy's in a higher position than you?
Yeah.
And you saying that y'all spent, so give me the scenario again. You and this guy started the job at the same time, and then you say a few weeks passed by, a few months, and then he's in a higher position than you?
Yeah, I'm just saying it to come to a conclusion. I didn't come to a conclusion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm saying, if you say that happened, right, as far as the game, and a week later from that day that you and that guy started the same day, that guy's in a higher position than you. How did he get there? Because he knew that, oh, let me go ahead and talk to this manager, right?
Right.
Let me go ahead and tell him that I want to do this instead of this, right? Mm-hmm. And him talking to the manager, say, all right, cool, you think you can do this? Yeah, I think I can do this. I don't want to do that. That's too easy for me. You know? I feel better doing this. I feel like I'm more able to do this, you know, fully.
Right.
And now he's in that position.
Right.
But the guy that he started with wouldn't even want to walk to the manager,
right,
and say that. He's more like, oh, I'm comfortable. I got the job now. I don't need to go to the manager. Like, I don't even want to see the manager's face. Just let me do my job. Mm-hmm. All that shit is game, bro.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know? That's facts, bro. That is facts right there, my dude. Real fucking talk.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I actually seen that shit happen. Like, I seen that shit happen, and I had to think about it, like, yo, I gotta be that dude, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, yo, and that's what I started working on, like, cause I was at this warehouse, I was at the unarmed warehouse or whatever, like, we had, like, new girls coming there here and there, and shit, man, I lied to you now, like, every new girl that came in that joint, I was on her, you know what I mean?
Right.
I got rejected there, I didn't, but a lot of times I would get their number. Like, maybe looking cool, it was bad. Like, all the cute things that was coming through, I was hopping on the bag.
Right.
You know what I mean? And dudes, like, coworkers and shit, like, yo, I see you, yo. You're real slick, yo. You got away with them women, man. Like, yo, I'm just like, they hit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They hit.
Nah, real talk, man. But that, yo, I like what you were saying about, you know, how you know, the one dude, he's speaking to the manager, he's making moves, he's making shit happen, which is why he's in a bigger, in a higher position. And this is what a lot of guys got to understand is that certain dudes who actually work at getting shit popping, they get shit popping.
They get
period.
shit popping. Yeah.
It's really that simple. You know
And the important part about to recognize with that is that the decisions that they made, which got them in that higher position, is based on who they are.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you gotta think back to school. Think back to school, right? You had the regular student in the class. They never raise their hand. They do the homework. And they come to class and then they leave class. They don't talk shit. They don't say nothing to the teacher, and that's it. Right. And they get their 85 grade and they move on. Right. Mm-hmm. Then you got the kids. They raise their hand. They ask the teacher if there's any extra credit. They fucking stay after school and join the study group. All of that shit. And those are the kids that get more done, but that's who they are. And those are the same niggas that people might call nerds or whatever.
Right.
But those people were just being who they are. While the rest of the niggas was who they are. One nigga got his 85 and that's it. And then the next nigga got a 95 and he got all these accolades because he did extra shit. You understand what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
Right.
And it's cool. It's cool if you want to be a nerd, and it's cool if you want to be an average nigga too. But who you are, it decides your fate. It decides your destiny. So don't be hating on the next nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Real talk, bro. But yo, man, I appreciate the call, my dude. We get a few more of these people in before we end this. All right, I'm holla. All right, bro. Peace. Yeah, man. All right, we're going to go another maybe 10, 15 minutes. Then we got to get out of here.
Right. We got to go holla at some Houston bitches. For real.
Man. So what's good, people? So the call-in number, again, I'm going to put it on the chat. Boom. Okay, we got somebody else calling. Hold on. All right.
Call from.
Out of here.
Aaron.
All right. Yo, what's poppin'?
Oh, what's going on, Loke? What's going on, Miles?
What's going on, man? Thanks for calling. Hey, are you on the Bad Boy membership?
So I was on the membership, but I got off. But I'm thinking about getting back on it.
No, stop thinking, nigga. We don't. You don't have to think about it.
So what's good, bro?
What's going on, man? Yeah, cause that new program, that disrespect, like identifying disrespect, that's kind of getting me like I'm intrigued by that. I'm thinking about getting back on.
You got to get back on that, bro. I'm telling you.
Is this nigga still thinking?
Listen. That program is. Listen, let me tell you guys something real quick. That joint is so important because you have to understand how important it is to understand when a woman is disrespecting you. Because sometimes the chick is disrespecting you don't even realize.
What?
And that disrespect can turn dangerous later on when you're interacting with these chicks.
Right.
So that's what I'm telling you guys. Get on the Bad Boy membership to check that shit out. You feel what I'm saying? But go ahead. What you was gonna say?
Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, I just had a question because lately, like, I've been dating, dating chicks or whatever, and I noticed like a trend. Like, for example, like, I kind of got like a little fetish for like nerdy black chicks. So one day I explored it. You know what I mean? I went out. I was like, I seeked out a nerdy black chick, right? So I got her, right? You know what I'm saying? I smashed all that. And I started to notice that after that, all I could attract was nerdy black chicks.
This nigga fell in the rut.
Okay, so but follow me though. So then I was like, you know what? I'm tired of the nerdy black chicks. I want a different type of chick. Like I want kind of like an exotic type of chick that I could just fuck off the first time. You know what I'm saying? Don't gotta take her out on a date, just smash.
Right.
So I ended up going on Tinder. You know what I'm saying? And I found like, this exotic chick that just came straight to the spot and I smashed, but she was crazy though.
Right.
Like crazy, and she was real like spiritual, just kind of on some weird shit. And then I started to notice that's all I could attract was weird exotic chicks that's on weird shit.
Right.
Like, and now I'm trying to get out of that. So my question is like, I'm trying to get like more like in another realm. So would you recommend me
just stop talking to those chicks altogether and just start at ground zero so I can get to the, you know what I mean, the type that I'm looking for now? Or is it cool to just kind of fuck with whoever and at the same time look for the type that I'm looking for right now?
Right. Well, the thing is this, is that the reason why you're attracting the chicks you're attracting, first you said it was the nerdy black chicks, then it was, you know, these other type of chicks, whatever, is because you're basically like focused on those chicks, and then you end up attracting what you're focused on. You see what I'm saying? You end up attracting the same type of girl. So the thing is, if you want a specific type of girl, when I'm saying specific, you have to make sure that you're focusing on that specific girl. The same way you was getting the nerdy black chicks and the other type of chicks, whatever new type of girls you want, just focus on that. But you have to be fully committed to focusing on those girls. So for example, I get guys who say, yo, how do I get more hot chicks? I'm like, bruh, just focus on the girls you think are hot. If they're not up to your standard of hot, don't fuck with them. Because what you're doing is you need to leave room to attract exactly what you want. And so what's going to happen is your subconscious is going to, let your mind know what you're trying to get and trying to look for, and that's going to gravitate to you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're saying, so go ahead and quit cold turkey and just focus on what I'm trying to get.
Right, exactly. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Because the thing is, it sounds like you're very in tune with what you want, which is why you're getting exactly what you're asking for. You see what I'm saying? And so the more in tune you are with that, the more you're going to get that. You see what I'm saying? And this is the funny part. This is how powerful it is that sometimes because people hear this and they'll be like, oh, that's some bullshit, because, you know, I'll be thinking about getting big booty bitches all the time and I don't get none of that shit. And the thing is, the reason why they don't get it is because they want it, but in the back of their mind and their subconscious, they think they actually can't get those girls. So all that's really happening is that they're telling themselves they can't, which is why they're not. So anytime you're not getting what you want, there's something in you letting you feel and exude that energy that you can't make it happen. You see what I'm saying? There's something there. You see what I mean? Because look, I remember, what was it? We was in, what was we last in DC, right?
Yep.
So when we was in DC and we chilling or whatever, and I was like, let me try to get some chicks off Tinder, right? And it wasn't going well. Now, part of why it wasn't going well, because in the back of my head, I was like, fuck, our hotel isn't in a spot that's easy to get to. So in my mind, I was saying, how the fuck you gonna get these girls to the hotel? This shit is like, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yeah, we could put them in a car, but at the same time, it's all the way out the way of where the spots are at, where you know what I'm saying? So all of this is going on in my head, which is why it was like, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was thinking on Tinder, I'm like, okay, this chick, you know, I'm like, damn, I don't got nowhere to tell her to meet me because I don't really know this place that much. And, you know, let me tell her to just come to the hotel, but these chicks is acting weird. So in my mind, I was like, fuck, this is why I'm not getting this shit, because there's something where I wasn't feeling congruent with what I'm trying to do. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happens. Right. So you got to do is have that laser focus.
How'd you overcome that though? Like, how did you overcome that blockage? Right.
Well, that's the thing. Well, while we were there, I didn't. We were there for such a short time. We were there for like 2 or 3 days. But that's my point. My point is that the reason why it wasn't happening is because I had that thing there. So now let's say if it was flipped around, if I was in it, because this is the thing. When I'm in New York, I already got the plan of what's going to happen with the chicks if I meet on Tinder. You understand? Or if I meet them wherever, because I'm comfortable in New York because I know where everything is at. I know where I'm going to take them. I know where I'm going to bring them back to. So because I'm so, in my mind, I feel comfortable and I feel that I know what I'm going to do, and I feel even more confident in that situation. When I was in DC, I was like, man, I'm like, where the fuck are we at? Where's this? You see what I mean? And so I wasn't focused intently to actually make it happen, because in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, that ain't gonna happen. She ain't gonna find this place. She's all the way 15, 20 miles away. She ain't gonna come. That was in my head, which is why it wasn't going smoothly. So what I'm saying is, all the times where it goes smoothly is when you actually truly feel it can happen. This is what we talk about, where you have actually that confidence and that feeling that you can make it happen. You see what I mean? Because even myself, there are times where I'm like, shit, what the fuck? And then I notice the reason why I didn't get it, if I looked deep enough, was because there was something in me feeling like it was impossible to make it happen, or I felt like I couldn't make it happen in certain ways. Right. You see what I'm saying? And that's why it didn't happen. Because if I felt it can, my whole attitude and my whole approach would be different.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's like this. If it's the difference between somebody being in a plane and having a parachute on and another person not having a parachute. The person who has a parachute might have a different mindset of jumping out the plane than the person who doesn't. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's going to affect how they move and how they act and how they react to certain things in that situation.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Okay. So would you say, like, let's say you do have that doubt, you know, you, like you said, like, whenever you was on your trip, you, like, felt like you really couldn't make it happen and all that. So, like, how would you reverse that? Would you just reverse it with just affirmations? Like, how would you recommend going about reversing that doubt, you know?
Well, one, it is affirmations, but also, two, it's you actually... What happened? Oh, my bad. I was like, nah. It's affirmations, but also it's you questioning why you feel that way. But you got to know why you feel that way. So, for example, you know, if I, like, when I was in DC, because I'm thinking back on it now, if I'm saying, you know, what's causing this doubt? Oh, well, I'm thinking this girl's not gonna know how to get to this place, or she's gonna, you know, it's gonna be too difficult for this shit to happen, or she's gonna whatever, right? So now, what I need to do is I need to say to myself, okay, even though I think this, how can I make this actually work? Instead of thinking of it not working, what can I do to make it work? What can I do to make this situation happen? You see what I'm saying? So now, because I'm thinking of ways it can't happen, I say, how can I make it happen? Even though I'm thinking it can't. So I shift from this isn't going to go this way to this is how it can happen. So for example, if you're saying you're trying to deal with, for example, God might say, I want to deal with hotter girls, right?
Right.
He may say, but damn, like, how is this going to happen? Well, first, stop going to the clubs where the ratchet chicks are at and the ugly, goofy chicks are, and start going to more clubs where you know for a fact that 80 to 90% of the girls are hot in this spot, right? That's already one thing you eliminated, because now you're like, well, my chances are higher of getting a hot girl because I'm at the hot girl club. You see what I'm saying? And now, because I am at the hot girl club, 90% of the women that I talk to in here, all I got to do is get one. So it don't really matter who I'm talking to in here because they're all hot. So whichever one I get, I still got a hot chick. You see what I'm saying? But that's shifting the perspective and being focused on what you want and being intentional about feeling like you can make it happen. And that's the problem with a lot of guys. Their intent is that it's not gonna happen. Like, because even, for example, Dr. Cuddles is an extreme case. We were like, yo, do this, this, and this, and everything was, well, what about this? What about that? But this is not gonna go down. And what, you see what I'm saying? And then when you start thinking that way, that fucks up your actual progress. Because remember, your thoughts become your actions. So if you're thinking in your mind, and even in your subconscious, oh, well, it can't happen, or she's not gonna like me, right? Even the other guy that called earlier, he said, oh, I met this girl from Kenya, right?
Right.
And what if we don't have anything to talk about?
Yeah, what if we don't connect?
Right.
Wait,
You see
why
what
are
I'm
you
saying?
thinking about that?
That's what happens.
See, the thing is that it's gonna sound corny, but stop thinking and start wanting.
And start doing.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Stop thinking about all this shit and just concentrate on what you want.
Right.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, I can say that.
That's it.
Yeah,
Like, because here's the thing, right? Do you care whether you fuck this girl in the bathroom or at your crib or in the cab or in the dark alley? Do you really care that much? Or do you know that you want to fuck this chick?
I mean, I would prefer to hit her.
Well, no. I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you what you would prefer. I didn't ask you what you would prefer. We would all prefer to fuck a chick in $1 million mansion on a big, fluffy, soft bed. Of course, I got you. That goes without saying. But the point I'm trying to make is, what do you want?
I'm trying to smash.
Exactly. Right? So sometimes life gonna give us the shit in different kinds of ways. But you gotta focus on that one thing that you want. You understand what I'm saying? Worry about the details later. You feel me?
Right.
Okay.
Because when you start thinking about all the details, you move further and further away from what you actually want. You understand?
Okay.
That's
okay.
That's a big part of it. Because let me tell you something about reality, right? You have to remember that reality, the only thing that makes reality real is your perception. Do you understand me? Your perception is a combination of your senses, your brain, your eyes, what you see, how you're looking at things. So, in a way, it's like 50% the universe and 50% you, right? But the cool part is you are a part of the universe. So if you remember that on a metaphysical level, you can literally make the reality that you want exactly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's deep. Yeah, I feel that.
That's real talk.
That's it.
That's real
man,
talk,
fucking
man.
bitches hitting the Tinder.
But yo, I'm telling you, just focus on your shit, bro. And you know what I'm saying? You're going to get it popping, man.
This bitch said she was in Bible study.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Well, listen, guy. All right, we going to holler at you, my dude. All right, I'm holler at you, bro.
Yo, be cool, man. Be cool.
I appreciate the advice.
All right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Peace. All right, listen, guys. It's about that time, people.
Are we done?
We done.
Oh, man. I ain't
done.
get to really scream on nobody. Yo, this nigga Dr. Cuddles be trying my fucking patience, man. God damn. See, let me tell y'all something. No disrespect to Dr. Cuddles, but that type of mindset is what will make somebody like Nipsey get murdered, bro. Like, that negativity, that constant, like, nothing's gonna go right for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because you gotta think, if that nigga had the thought that, yo, maybe next week my rap career, because he was a rapper too. If he had a thought that maybe next week my rap career might take off,
right?
Would he commit murder?
Exactly.
He'd be like, nah, I ain't trying to commit murder. My rap career might take off next week. But when you have that negativity about your whole situation, about your own perspective, that's when you don't value nobody else. Therefore, you don't value yourself, and then you do dumb shit like murder, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But again, rest in peace to Nipsey. Nipsey Hussle. Anybody checking this out, don't just consider the end of his life. Understand that the measure of a man goes beyond the days that he's alive. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're sitting here talking about him now. We're sitting here chopping up game and affecting lives because he lived, because of his example, because of how many people he affected,
right.
because of his music, because of his entrepreneurship, because of all that energy that he put out into the world. We're sitting here talking about it, and you guys are getting a dope live stream because of it. You understand? So he still lives. He still lives. So don't let that negativity and that bullshit stop you from doing what you're trying to do, man.
Right.
Let that energy, the energy doesn't dissipate. It just gets retransferred around. So let Nipsey's energy transfer into you so you could do something positive for yourself, your family, or your community. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, of course, we got to be careful for weak simp niggas, but it is what it is. You understand? But don't let that stop you. All right?
Real talk. Well, listen, guys. It's been a pleasure. Make sure you guys get this shirt. Men are not equal to women. Click the link below and get your shirts. This shit is on point. Make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com to get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, hard copy, and audiobook. You feel what I'm saying?
Respect the game.
Exactly. Respect the goddamn game.
Respect
people.
Yourself.
What else we gotta do? Also, make sure you guys, keep a lookout for the doc We're gonna be talking more about that
Game
soon.
Kings.
Game Kings coming soon. You feel me? And let me shout out all the people in the chat.
Yes.
We got.
Get those likes up. I meant to say that.
Oh yeah, you
get those likes
damn
up.
Likes up, people.
Shy Chizzy or somebody. He good looking, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm putting that in there, but
get the likes up, man.
Get them likes up, bro, because we gotta work with this YouTube algorithm, man.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So shout out to Nathan Wong, Scooby Doo, or Scooby. Who else? Royal Orchid, Impossible Monique. Impossible Monique, is that a chick? She should have called him.
I hope so.
Stop being shy and all that. Costas in the building. Gillian, what up to you?
Jumpman Vivo.
Jedi James. Who else? Moving in Silence. Bugatti Wayne, what up?
Glenn Salem.
Who else is up in here?
Keith Burton.
Sir Kamek. Man, we got a lot of people.
Willie Thomas. Pause.
What's good? Big Stain.
Pause.
Troll Patrol is in the building.
Shaku Bell.
Shaku. Who else? First Down.
Troll number 1. Mike Costas.
Y'all know because he having funny ass names. Mike Strip Guy, hilarious. Wooden 54. Man.
Do they make those names just so when you shout them out, they could make you say funny shit?
Jumpman Vivo was good.
Dead Cut.
Damian Forby, man.
Band.
It's a lot of y'all motherfuckers, but listen.
Son of Meager.
That's Dr. Cuddles. That's he got too many damn names. Jesus Christ. Anyway, listen.
Humble Soldier.
We out of here, people. You guys have a good night. We're gonna be back on Friday, but on Friday we're gonna be in Vegas. So all my Vegas people, holla at your boy. All right, holla at us. Let us know what's good in Vegas. We'll
where's K Zaggins, B?
Oh yeah, we gotta holla at K Zaggin before we leave Houston. You feel what I'm saying? But we'll see you guys later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. Be gone.